Okay, we are live with a brand new game called The Occult Enigma. This is a, I guess, two-person game. We have Jaeger and Whitney. Why don't you guys quickly introduce what kind of characters you have, and then I'll introduce the setting a bit. Start with Jaeger.
I am playing a paladin with a fairly tragic backstory. His name is Grimwolf. He goes by the name Wolf. He is a savior of the downtrodden.
Okay. What about you, Whitney?
Yeah, my character's name is Zayada. She is an occultist. Um, and yeah, she's just kind of living her life with her occult shenanigans right now.
Excellent. So we are going to start our game in the city of Payon in the country of Maldonia. The city is mostly known for being very elitist. You're treated well if you're well-to-do. If you're of nobility, you have a good time in this kind of city. If you are anything other than that, you're treated different. You're not treated terribly, but you are definitely made known to you on a daily basis that you are not of a noble stock and you are of lesser worth and things like that. There are three main areas of Payon that I've outlined for you on your map with a little legend in the top left. There's an area called the Trades District. Anyone who performs a trade lives there and works there. So any blacksmiths, woodsmen, rangers, merchants, any sort of craftsman or tradesman works in that area of the city and lives there. The top left is the Commoner District. These are all like the peasants, if you will. They do anything that the tradesmen don't do, so tend to the stables, tend to anything of that nature, any kind of work, freelance work that they can get a hold of. This area would be obviously poor conditions, shoddy buildings, and stuff like that. And then in the back side of the city is the Noble District. These are all stone buildings, well architecture put together kind of things. They're that area controls the entrance to the docks, which is a very small port that is on the back side of the city. If you were looking at the world map, there's a where they do trade with via sea. In the center of the city here is just a temple. It is to all the gods. It's one of the general temples. It does not favor any one god or another. It's kind of like in the center of the city. The city is pretty religious. Like people adhere to the gods more than probably any other, or most cities. Most cities kind of just have like a temple of some sorts, but this one it's nice in the city. It's a nice building and everything. Other than that,
So that big building right in the center that's not part of any specific district, that's the temple?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you guys would both know that the city is ruled by a queen named Lemithrian Galenria. I don't know if you care about her last name. The king was somewhat recently killed by a hellish demon of some sorts. This happened maybe like 10 years ago ish. That was quite the event that was blamed on Geffen because it was in the image of a former Queen's Guard. So the claim is Geffen sent some sort of assassin to kill the king, but relations were kind of, I mean, there wasn't any like war declared or anything, but it was kind of like there's some element of like, okay, they wouldn't just openly send one of their most prominent known people to do this, and because the story that came out from Shirazi, the Queen of Geffen, is that this was some sort of, it wasn't Escanor, is what the charge was being laid. Is it was in the image of Escanor, but it obviously wasn't Escanor because he fell in the great battle against the dragon and was raised as some sort of agent of fire demonish facade. So this wasn't any doing of Geffen's and something like that. But relations with the other cities are not good by any means. So Payon usually keeps themselves, and they're very strict on who comes in and who comes out if they're not residents of Payon. Other than that...
So when I migrated, I'm making air quotes, from Prontera, was it difficult for me to settle down here, or...?
They don't have that bad relations with Prontera. It's mostly if you were from Geffen, you'd have an issue. So you probably wasn't the best. They don't take to foreigners too well, but I'm assuming you've been here for at least a few years at this point, so anything that would have been... And Prontera isn't... the Payon doesn't really have issues with Prontera, really, so...
Okay. But there's definite political tensions between Geffen and Payon?
Yes, that's for sure. And yeah, we will start our game with Zay. You are in one of the nice, noble taverns, awaiting a meeting with a nobleman, as you've been specifically requested for an important quest. And your family has obliged, as you were specifically requested. As I look for an appropriate backtrack. This one, maybe. So, Zay, you find yourself in this tavern, surrounded by, you grew up with the nobility, so it's a normal setting for you. Everyone here is of noble stock. And an old, very old man takes a seat next to you. Pardon me, my lady. My name is Brannigan. I believe you are here to meet me.
I guess so. I was told I was meeting someone here, so if you're supposed to meet me, then I guess you're who I'm meeting.
Mm-hmm. You may not know me, but my noble name is Yanisfold. We are an old family in Payon. We've been here for many, many, many years. And I'm told for my specific request, I was to reach out to your family, as I'm told you would understand. My daughter has been kidnapped. She has been taken by Delikian cultists. I believe it is because she has shown proclivities for the occult, such as yourself, a rare thing these days. The brigands took her rather recently, left a note of her whereabouts. I believe they want to barter for some sort of ransom. I'm told for this delicate matter, someone such as yourself, who has also shown strength in the occult, would be able to assist, as she has had a troubled childhood. She has not had as a success as yours, and she's unfortunately injured some people and was in permanent care to avoid injuring anyone else. She can't control her powers, but with her out of care and kidnapped, who knows what those brigands? They might all be dead for all I know by now. I don't know if they're able to, what their intentions are, but they clearly made their religious leanings known to me through the ransom letter.
Do you have this ransom letter with you?
Yes, of course. You will produce parchment and show it to you.
Yeah, I'll ask him, like, do you mind if I hold it?
Not at all. You may keep it. And he'll hand it over to you. And yeah, it's like written in it's like rip pieces of other parchments with other letters written on them or slabbed onto here to form this like crude message that basically just says like it basically has a location that you are aware of that's like an hour out of the city, and says to bring gold in exchange for his daughter. And in the bottom it will have the symbol of Dalek sprawled upon it.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to use the object reading on it.
Sure.
I linked it for you.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, so you will get a glimpse of the creature's appearance. Or no, it says like it's one of those that determines what information is gained. You'll get the emotional state of the person who last used this item. You'll get a sense of chaos, panic, and that sort of like mind state when this note was made.
Panic from the person making the note?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay, so you want me to find your daughter and bring her back to you, essentially.
Yes, I wouldn't fathom you could do this alone. There's my people tell me there's some sort of paladin of Pelosis amongst the for some, I guess it's because he's a paladin. He roams the commoner district, helping out those in need. Perhaps a child missing and a parent longing for him he'll lend his aid to you. I'm told that there are a number of these cultists there. You could use someone with tough armor and good shield.
And once I've found your daughter and secured her, where should I bring her to, or where should I meet you, or how should I find you?
Oh yes, if you are able to secure her, please bring her back to my estate as quickly as you can.
And I'm assuming I know where his estate is, or
Yeah.
he gives me directions to it, or whatever.
And forgive my crudeness, of course, my lady, but we do not negotiate with these people. If unfortunately there is no other solution but to kill my daughter, you must do so. We cannot let her powers fall into the hands of these crazed lunatics.
Well, good to know your standpoint on everything.
Yes, if word gets out that noblemen are willing to exchange coin for their loved ones, kidnappings would surge through the city. We must make it so that it is known no coin changes hands for these happenings. But obviously, I would prefer if you murder these cultists and bring my daughter back safely. But if not, I understand.
Alright, well, anything else I should know? Anything about her powers? Like, how was she manifesting in such a way that she was endangering people?
I'm not an expert on these things, but the people looking after her were told they had to equip themselves with mind buttressing protections. It seems like she was inadvertently invading the minds of those around her, causing them to see terrific visions, killer phantasms, and things, and people gnawing at their own eyes and causing terrible visions and things like this.
Should I be worried for any reason that she might do this to me in my pursuit of just trying to save her?
Well, yes, maybe. I don't know. I was hoping maybe with your being akin to the occult as well, you'd be able to satiate her or do something. Maybe render her unconscious is the safest way.
Potentially. Well, I'll see what I can do. Okay. I think I have all the information I need from you. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Yeah, I'll just take the piece of paper and get up and I guess start wandering off towards the commoner district.
Yeah, you can walk through the city to the common area. As you leave the noble-ish area, there will be a set of guards that, if you take the main roads, that will see you leaving and say, "Oh, miss, it is getting rather late. Where are you headed?"
I'm looking for someone who apparently will be found in the commoner district. I shouldn't be here long.
Do you need an escort? It can be dangerous this time of night.
I'm sure I can take care of myself if anything were to try to harm me.
Very well, very well. They will salute you.
I'll salute them back, and then as I walk away, kind of roll my eyes.
Yeah, you can walk through the commoner area. I guess where would Grimwolf be hanging out? At the local tavern, or is there?
Yeah, probably at a tavern. That they've offered to let him stay there for free because I don't know. He help them out, but he pays.
Sure. There's only one real tavern in this section of the area that everyone frequents, that you can make your way to eventually. It is a rowdy establishment. There's a few brawls happening on the side, but nothing out of the ordinary for this area. There is a... You definitely... well, do you dress like a noble or well-off, Zay, or...
I feel like she would tend to... I mean, I don't think she would dress like a noble. I think if someone paid close enough attention, they'd be able to tell, like, what she wears is probably, like, nice quality. But I don't think she would, like, overly dress like a normal noble. She would kind of just, like, wear what she's comfortable in, which would probably end up being kind of, like, I don't know, cliche-esque, but probably like trying to phrase this without making it sound like slutty, but like black leather-esque attire, but like
Cool.
not in a slutty way, in like the you imagine like a ranger sort of leathers kind of like way.
Sure. You'll get a few sneers here and there as people look at you as you come in, but nothing super overt. Yeah, you can look around. There aren't many paladins around here, so I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm like, look, all right, where's the shiny, armored, holy symbol the fuck up dude?
I'm probably not wearing my armor at the moment, but I am rather tall, well-built. Probably sitting by himself.
Yeah, as you come in, you can ask the bartender for if they've seen any paladins around, because there aren't many in this area.
Yeah.
And she'll kind of point you to this table with this person sitting there alone.
Yeah, I think Zay's just gonna go up and we'll just, like, with her drink, casually just sit down across from him.
Okay, my character is about 6'1", just over 200. Looks like he's in his early 20s. I don't know, because I have the class, or the racial feature of pass for human, or whatever that is. So I don't know if she can tell if I'm a Asimar or not. I'm sure it'll come out eventually.
I'm sure you just look like a human right now, or human-esque.
Yeah, I have it's called Scion of Humanity, which means I don't actually look like an Asimar. So, basically, ranger-esque looking leather-clad female comes and sits down at the table.
Pretty much.
I raise an eyebrow and I say, "Can I help you?"
You the paladin people have been talking about around here?
So he gets a little bit of a strange look on his face, and I say, "I might be." Why? Little suspiciously, I guess.
I am looking for someone to aid me with something that I feel is too dangerous to do on my own. I would give more details if you are said paladin I'm looking for, but if you're not, then I'll leave and keep looking.
So he relaxes a little bit when you say that you need help, and he says, "I've been known to help people out. What is it you're looking for?"
I have specific abilities that make me well suited for certain jobs. I have one of those said jobs right now. However, I believe this job also comes with too many people for me to handle on my own. There is a daughter of a man I am aiding who needs help. She has potentially been kidnapped, though I'm a little suspicious about the kidnapping. However, still worth looking into. If she has been truly kidnapped, then obviously she would need hopefully our aid, and I'll kind of like pull out the ransom note and like show him the ransom note.
So you need muscle, basically.
Essentially, yes. I mean, I can hold my own, but I've been told there's probably more people involved than I can handle myself.
So he's looking thoughtfully at you. And would you pay me?
I mean, I should be paid. I'm assuming there was some payment for me for completing this, or is this just my family is just being like, go do this?
I mean, if you wanted, you could have asked about it, but yeah, your family would
True.
probably be paid, and then they would pay you.
I'm assuming that I will get some sort of payment for completing this, and I would be open to splitting it with you.
I'd be amenable to those terms. You have to understand that there are certain inherent risks involved with enlisting my aid. I won't knowingly commit an evil act. As you have already ascertained, I am a paladin.
Well, I'm not saying you'll have to commit an evil act, but if said girl is a little out of control and rendering her unconscious is our best way to save her, is that considered an evil act to you, or just the necessary means to hopefully save someone?
The latter.
Fair enough.
He reaches across the table to shake hands. I'm called Wolf.
Yeah, I'll shake your hand. My name's a little longer, but you can call me Zay.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Zay. When do we need to get this done?
I don't have a strict timeline that I know of, but obviously, if she has been kidnapped and I have a ransom note for her, traditionally time would be of the essence in these situations. However, this situation is a little unique.
And do you have a place you want to start looking? Do you know where you want to go?
The ransom note said to meet somewhere, right? Or bring the money somewhere.
It just says bring gold.
Well, the note says to bring gold to this place. I'm assuming we go to said place under the guise of bringing gold and try to figure out where this girl is being held.
And he raises an eyebrow and says, and what if the easiest solution is simply to pay them?
Unfortunately, that is not an option. I don't have the money to just pay them, and the family doesn't have that as an option either.
So he puts his hands in front of his body, sort of like cupped almost over his face, and like cracks his knuckles. He's not doing it as an intimidation, it's almost like a habit. He says, very well. I will provide you with the muscle. Do we need to leave now? Because if so, there are a couple things I need to get.
I'm sure we could finish the day off. I mean, because it's like late-ish now, right? Did the note say specifically when they wanted to meet, or just bring money here? Sorry, I'm like distracted by stuff, so I'm trying to like remember.
No time or date, just bring money to this place. Do you have knowledge, religion, Wolf? Grim Wolf?
Yes, I do. Trained.
Yeah, give me a roll of knowledge, religion as you're looking over this note.
I mean, I also have knowledge, religion.
Sure, you can as well. Yeah, so you, both of you, exact same result. Both of you are aware that this was signed in sort of a, Zay was already given the information that it was cultists of Dalek that had captured her, but Grimwolf, you see this crude image of Dalek on the paper, which is the god of trickery, and you know if that's involved here, they're likely to be traps, or it's not. You're expecting things not to be as straightforward as it seems if this god is involved.
So Dalek is almost the antithesis of Colossus, right? Because
no,
is law, order, that kind of stuff.
The antithesis of Colossus would probably be more as Azrael, chaos, and non-order. Dalek is more just trickery, and yeah, it's not super in line with what your beliefs, but it wouldn't be like your exact opposite.
So I sort of, as I'm looking at the paper, I'd be Did you let me actually touch the paper, or did you just show it to me?
I mean, I just like laid it out on the table. You could have touched it if you want to. I'm not like
Okay, so
stopping you.
I sort of trace the symbol. I say this is Dalek. So
Yeah,
things are probably not going to be as they appear.
about that. I'm a little concerned as well for reasons. I am concerned that it doesn't make sense. Whoever wrote this note was in a state of panic and distress when they made the note. And like that doesn't make sense for like if there's a bunch of cultists of Dalek who are writing out a ransom note for a girl that they have kidnapped, why would they be in a state of panic and distress while they're making the note?
So my eyes narrow as I'm looking at you, and I say, and how did you determine this?
I told you I have special skills that make me very uniquely fit for this job.
He seems to accept that very well. Shall we say meet here in the morning? I'm sure you have a nicer place to stay than here.
Yeah, no offense, but I don't think most people here would enjoy me sticking around much longer.
He sort of looks around the place with obvious affection. He seems to like the rougher penises. I have a room here, so if you'd like to meet here or you'd like to meet anywhere in the city in the morning, just let me know and I will be there.
I can meet you here in the morning.
Fair enough. He sort of looks at you, can I offer you something to eat or drink?
I'm fine, but thank you.
He nods his head and says, very well, then tomorrow.
I'll just nod back at him and get up and head out of the tavern.
Okay, he leans back in his chair, just like he was before, and he was wearing a big green cloak. He pulls the green hood up.
Yeah, you each can have a pleasant evening in your respective choices of environment and meet up in the following morning.
Okay, I will probably be up rather early since my character's pretty martial. He has a routine that he likes to follow. So I'll be waiting out front of the inn for her to show up, probably in full armor with my weapon. I do have a very large green cloak. Sure, it doesn't cover my armor, but I try.
Yeah. Zay, you can, whenever you wake up and are ready, you can make your way on over. Is there any preparations you need before you leave town or anything you want to do?
I do want to ask around in the tavern discreetly, especially if I have any, I'm making air quotes, sources. If there's anybody in town that worships Dalek that is making any trouble.
Yeah, if you ask.
Specifically, like, more trouble than they normally make, because I know Dalek are troublemakers.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you ask around about this, there'll just be the general. There's a few people known to be tricksters and stuff like that, but nothing of serious note.
Okay. I didn't ask you where we were supposed to meet, but I'm guessing you know, so.
Where we're supposed to meet? You mean like
No,
where we're heading?
Where we're headed, yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, it's just wherever the paper says. Just in that evening, I want to I guess I might ask my family and see if anyone has any knowledge of specifically cultists of Dalek running around and what they can, if anyone has heard of them or knows anything about them, because I feel like that would be a very not common thing to be just around.
Yeah, you can talk to your mother, and she'll let you know yes, I've heard of these people. There are extremists of every religion. They are a small group, I'm told. No more than 10. They've been doing things in the city under the banner of Dalek. A little, nothing serious as of late, except for this kidnapping, of course. That's all. What exactly are you wanting to know? Or
Well, if I have to deal with them or go up against them, I was just wondering if you had heard of any of their tactics or like what they...
Yes. Mm. It is said that a devotee of Dalek has special things if you are to fight them. It is said if you are within a certain proximity to them, fighting them, it is hard to land a lucky blow. Difficult to hit a vital spot. It's also said you're more prone to bad things just happening to you. Other than that, yeah, that's about all I know.
Fair enough. This whole job seems a little off to me.
Yes, if cultists of Dalek are involved, you can ensure it's not straightforward in the least. Keep your wits about you, but we do owe the Yanishold family a favor here. So if you're able to do well, it will cancel out our favor. If you're able to bring the daughter back, I believe her name is Marjorie. If you're able to bring her back, they may even owe us a favor.
Yes, he seemed rather direct about that. Essentially, bring her back, don't bring her back, but her powers cannot fall into someone else's hands. So it was a little interesting, but...
Yes, the humans in this land are more cruel when it comes to those displaying traits such as yours. They fear it. I'm told they had Marjorie in constant supervision when she displayed these powers, and constantly in a state of sedation and things like this. In fact, I wouldn't put it past the old man to have orchestrated this kidnapping himself, trying to get her killed or something. I'm told she is quite the shame for that family. Perhaps he prayed to the god of mischief for a solution to his problem, and this is what came to him. Who knows?
And if that is the case, and do you really think he actually wants her back alive?
Probably not. If you have the chance, maybe if you can save her and bring her to me, and maybe we report that she was slain in the conflict, perhaps she'd have a much better life with us. But we can cross that bridge if you're even able to retrieve her. alive.
Fair enough. I guess I'll see if she's alive, what kind of state she's in, and what all is going down here. Something just doesn't feel right. Something about this ransom note isn't sitting well with me.
Yes, if you are able to retrieve her alive and well, send word to me. Just camp outside the city walls close by. Send a messenger or come yourself. I'm told you're bringing a companion. Maybe they can watch them while you come discuss with me, or send your companion to meet with me, and I'll help you bring her into the city under the guise of someone else.
Alright, well, I should get some rest. I'm heading out tomorrow morning.
Alright, good luck.
Yeah, I think in the morning I'll grab my stuff and head back to the inn.
Yeah, you can head back to the inn. I'm not sure why there's 2 paladins on the board here right now, but okay. Yeah, you can find Grimwolf all armored up and waiting for you outside the tavern.
As inconspicuous as I can be,
Yeah.
which is not very.
Yeah, there are no other paladins or heavily armored people in this area, so kind of stick out a bit. But yeah, you say you kind of walk on up, seeing Grimwolf ready to go.
You ready?
I am. Where are we headed to?
Where did the note say to go?
Yeah, you're just heading outside of town, about an hour's travel on foot.
Yeah, I don't have a mount, so.
Yeah, I'll just indicate that it's about an hour outside of town and start heading for the exit that leads the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
North, where are we going? North, east, or south? Probably not going north of Port, right?
Yeah, you are heading out the northeast exit. Nothing really bothers you on your travel. You're pretty close to the city. And you arrive at the spot that the note says. Basically, you're about a few paces off it. Is there anything you want to do before you reach the spot? Any preemptive stuff you want to be doing, or you want to approach stealthily, or what do you want to do? You're like looking at the note, and you're like kind of looking at the sky to travel, and you know you'll be there in a few minutes where this says to be.
I basically look to you and say, how do you want to do this? I'm not particularly adept at stealth. I'm more of a straightforward go in, ask questions.
Yeah, I'm not exactly stealthy either.
So do you want to take the lead and I'll just act as a bodyguard?
I guess. I'm not super sure about exact plan here, but
Okay, because if you want me to be in the lead, I can do that also. Just tell me what you want me to say. It could just be as straightforward as we've come for the girl.
are you good at bluffing?
Possible.
Maybe you claim you're here for the girl and say you have the money, but you wish to see her alive first,
And then we take her by force?
and then we take her by force.
So he kind of looks at you. Are you dressed in armor?
Yeah.
What kind of armor? Light? Medium?
Medium. Well, actually, I don't actually know. This might be light. No, it's medium armor.
What is it? Height, scale?
Spider silk bodysuit.
Ah, okay.
And I also have a buckler and a bow on my back.
So he basically he looks at you, not quite sure how you take that. It doesn't look like he's looking at you, like, wow, you're hot. He's kind of like assessing you. He says, so you are an archer?
I'm a little of multiple things, you could say, but mostly in combat. Yeah, kind of an archer.
Okay, well, I'm mostly in your face, smash you with my sword. I thought we should get our tactics down before going into a situation where we could possibly be combative.
Fair.
Okay, can we see anything to indicate, are we going into a building? Is it the middle of the field?
I will bring you to a map.
I'm gonna be right back real fast.
Okay.
Okay. Anything that will give us any kind of hint of, okay, here's what we're going to be looking at. Got weird lighting.
Those are trees blocking your vision.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you come across the path. You see ahead of you some building with three kind of guys in front of it. And let me know what you want to do. It's a wooden fence.
And is there a gate, or do we have to walk around?
There's an open path over here, but you could. It's like a 3-foot high, like little fence. You could walk, like stride over it if you wanted to.
Oh, I see. That's a path? I thought that was like an embankment or some kind.
Nope. It's a wooden or a stone-ish path.
And the red, is that like water or?
Looks like blood.
Looks like blood. Okay. And you said there's 3 people over there? Oh, I see them. Okay. Okay. So I guess you just want us to move our characters, or?
Yeah, sure. Move as you wish.
Okay, so I'm gonna probably make my way over to about here. Dynamic lighting is cool.
When you guys get on the bridge.
Okay.
Whoa, where's that guy going?
I don't know what the fuck just happened. I would say as he starts walking, I'm going to be trying, like, I'm letting him take the lead, and I'm going to be trying to be, like, extra perceptive behind him.
Yeah, I need will saves as you guys cross the bridge.
I'm looking for that. Is there a button for that, or do I need to use macro?
You should have, if you click on your character, you should have access to a roll saving throw macro, but if you don't have that set up, you can just...
What does it look like?
It looks like a heart.
So for my roll, I'm going to add a note in here, but I also have an additional +2 if it has anything to do with emotion, spells, or effects. Oops. Okay, how do I add... Is there a way for me to add an additional note into my will save?
Yes.
I actually don't know how to do that on here.
It depends what's giving you the effect.
Trait.
So yeah, if you go to your trait and you open it up and go in the details of it, like right click it open, and then go to like changes, you can say create a note, and the target is like whenever you make a save or will save or whatever, you can say add to the notes +2 whenever, like whatever it does or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, you both glance into the water below you, and for a moment you thought you saw a decayed version of yourself killing the other, but you shake it off and are fine, and can keep traversing the land.
So when you make a will save, are you conscious of the fact that, hey, I just made a will save against some kind of magical effect?
Yes, that's why I described you
Okay.
seeing decayed versions of yourself killing each other, but you shake it off and you're fine. You can continue forward.
I just mutter, fucking Dalek.
That is a post where horses would be tied up
Okay.
or something.
And how far away are they? Can they hear me if I yell at them?
Sure. Let's see, how far are they? They are 100 feet away.
Okay, I'll wait till we get closer then.
I am being perceptive, looking for any other signs of potential traps or anything.
So I'll look at her and say road or fence.
I feel like both of them are going to be potentially just as bad, so...
And does this look like somebody's property?
It looks to be like some old building of some sorts. There's no markings or...
Okay. I guess we'll just stay on the road then. I'll go to about here unless something changes.
Nope. Yeah, you guys can move as you want. I'll stop you if anything else happens.
Let me know if you ever want me to make a check.
Nope. Yeah, when you guys
So you
get to
said
about...
Okay. That you said that looked like blood?
Yeah. But when you guys get about there, this guy will kind of come running down the path and say, "Hey, who goes there? Who are you?"
We're here for the girl.
What girl? What are you talking about? Huh?
Look, Dalek, we don't have time for games.
Dalek? You
Show us
mistake
the
me for
girl.
the god of mischief? I guess
Show us
that's...
the girl. We'll give you the gold.
Oh, you bring gold. How much gold do you have?
Did
I
the
don't-
note say how much they wanted?
Nope.
I don't say anything.
I don't like this other one moving.
That's okay. So if I'm not facing them, I will turn and make sure that this guy over here sees that I notice him, and this guy sees that I notice him.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to tell if certain abilities,
So as soon as I get to about there, I will draw my sword and say, the girl.
The coin! The coin! The coin!
And I am being intimidating.
Sure, give me an intimidation check.
as they start moving in and he's intimidating them, I'm starting to buff some of my shit up. I'm like, nope, this is not looking good. So, I'm using this. I don't know if this would visually have an effect, but at this point I don't really care because these dudes are like starting to surround us, so...
And I'll probably mutter to her, step back.
Target hit dice. Okay. Plus wisdom modifier. Target. Otherwise, obviously. Yeah, they're kind of taken aback as you draw your sword. You take a step back. Yeah, so if you just hand over the gold, we'll get the girl. We'll get the girl.
That isn't how this is going to work. Show me that the girl's alive first. I can't do the voice very well, but I imagine my voice is very Witcher-esque. Geralt of Rivia. Show me the girl first. Yeah, I can't do his voice.
Yeah,
I'm no Yaskier.
yeah. He'll say, all right. Keep your boots on. And this guy will go back. Well, why we wait for that? Who are you? Who are you? What's she to you?
I touch my armor inconspicuously while I ignore him talking to me.
I'm basically silent at this point. I'm expecting combat, so I'm gearing up for that.
Well, you guys are great conversationalists.
No offense, I don't really trust you.
Why? If you brought the coin, we'll bring the girl.
And what's all of this lovely red leading up to the building?
You're an observant one.
Deflection?
Oh, we found it like that.
And you just decided this sounds like a great place to make our headquarters?
This isn't our headquarters.
Why are you here?
How do I change the orientation of my character?
You can hold shift and use the scroll wheel or the arrow keys.
Okay, thank you. Just casually resting my sword on my shoulder.
Yeah, there's an awkward... They keep trying to make like small talk with you.
How long is this going to take? How hard it is to go get a girl and bring her out here?
I don't know, a few minutes. Patience.
I don't have a few minutes. Make it faster, or we're gonna improve the decorations around here.
Oh my.
A slight smile crosses my face. Not a nice one either.
All right. Go tell him to hurry up. This guy.
So what does this guy look like?
Yeah, I'm done waiting. Why don't we just all head in?
No. You're not allowed.
No, I think we are allowed. 1 versus 2 out here. You want to stop me?
No.
Well,
the guy
Wolf,
before you.
let's head in.
Hold on. Just before you.
Okay, because I took a step forward.
Yeah, you take a step forward. Just let you know what he has on him. He has a short sword and just casual clothing, leathers. Nothing like crazy.
Okay.
You take a step forward, and he'll say, "Oh, stay back!" And he'll take a pace back if you're approaching him. You said you'd wait for the girl. If you attack me, they will kill her.
I'm not trying to attack you. We just want to go in and see what's taking so long.
They're coming out. Just wait a few minutes. Jeez. It takes time to go collect people.
No, it doesn't. If she is captive like you say she is, you should go in, pick her up, and bring her out. It takes no time.
Well, you may have been misinformed, but she's a special individual. You have to be careful.
Yeah, I know very much about her.
Yeah, so if you do it so abruptly, we may all end up clawing our own eyes out.
Colossus protects me.
At this point, the door will open, and he will walk out with a woman who is restrained and gagged. He says, "Look, she's alive. Toss the coin, and we'll let her go."
I would have gotten a description of this girl.
I don't see her.
Does she match the description?
Yes.
Oh, there she's okay.
She does match the description. I'm gonna move a little bit over here, and I'm gonna call. Like, does she seem like coherent? Is she tied up? Like,
Yeah, she's bound and gagged,
bound and gagged.
but clearly alive.
I'll call over to her. Are you Marjorie?
She'll just be like shaking in her binds.
She can't like nod yes or no.
Well, I mean, sure, she'll like shake her head.
Okay, well, why don't you send her over here first? I make sure
Whoa,
she's
whoa,
okay,
whoa,
and then you get your money.
Now you're changing the terms. We agreed. You saw she's alive. Now let's see the coin, and we'll let her go. Deal's a deal.
Oh, I feel like I knew something like this was going to happen. I didn't say it, but I feel like I would have an extra pouch with like a gold in it. We said coin. They didn't say how much. So I'm going to pull out a pouch that has a single gold. No, I have 3 gold pieces. It'll have 3 gold pieces inside of it. And I'll toss it like there. Be like, all right, why don't you send her halfway over and then you grab your money and then send her the rest of the way.
Okay. He'll walk. They'll like grab her and walk with her. He'll go to the bag. 3 gold pieces?
Hey, you didn't specify how much, you just said the coin and send her the rest of the way. That was our deal.
I can't believe that's all she's worth to you. That's pretty disappointing. Well, a deal's a deal.
I'll whisper to Wolf, they can't actually take my money, we have to get it back.
He pockets the pouch into his belt, and they cut her binds.
They're kidnappers. We can't do nothing.
They keep her legs bound, so she starts like crawling forward to you guys.
Okay, so I'll say get the goods. And I will probably...
Give me a second, I need to go deal with my kids.
Sure.
I don't know, but Wolf is a little torn. They followed through, they didn't hurt the girl. I'm not sure if he can, like, just willy-nilly just charge him and attack. That boy needs a haircut. probably going to step forward around her, okay? And be like, why are you doing this? Who put you up to this?
Second, okay.
I don't see the third guy. Where's the third guy?
There's no third guy out here.
He
right
didn't
now.
come back out.
Okay.
What do you mean?
You're obviously worshippers of Daleks.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do this? You're mischief makers, not kidnappers.
What's a better mischief than stealing a nobleman's daughter? I thought this would get a few more coins, but...
I mean, it's too risky. What's to stop me right now from just eliminating you, so you don't do this again?
Good point.
Someone must have put you up to this.
Are you threatening to eliminate us?
No, I just want to know who's behind this. I mean, the girl, she's obviously dangerous. Someone must have paid you to do this, especially just to give her up. For 3 gold coins?
Well, yes, it's a little light. We were expecting at least 100. Are you just gonna leave her? She's bound still, just on the floor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get her comfortable and like just tell her like just stay here for a minute.
Are you keeping her bound?
Yes.
So only her legs are bound, because they cut and remove the other one. So she'll just say, "Please let me go."
Trust me, I'm gonna get you back safely. Just stay here for a minute. Give us a moment.
One captor to another. Release my bonds.
I will, as soon as I figure out what to do about them.
Well, pleasure doing business with you. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, so I will step forward. I'm not done talking to you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's our problem here? We've done our business here.
Exactly, and what's to stop you from doing it again?
We've learned our lesson. They snicker.
No, you haven't. I pull out my bow.
I don't think you have.
I have to get my money back. I can't let them keep the gold. I told the dude I wouldn't exchange money, and I can't believe they actually took the 3 gold.
Alright, you draw your bow and we'll roll initiative.
Do you want me to,
How do I roll initiative?
after every arrow I shoot, do you want me to just auto-click the thing to see if I get it back, or...?
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, if you figured out how to roll initiative.
I did.
Oh, lovely.
Alrighty. Looks like they got initiative.
Excellent. I didn't want to be the first one to attack anyways.
So yeah, when she draws her bow,
Now I'm just defending myself.
True.
He'll take a 5-foot step forward and target the paladin. You traitors! Backstabbers! That'll miss.
Nice. I love that. The animation is awesome, by the way. I'll basically block his sword with my great sword and turn and look to the other one. And you?
Yeah, and that's when the girl here will produce a dagger from her tunic and cut her binds and take a step forward to you.
Oh, you stupid.
She looks at you quite menacingly, but that's her turn. This guy will take a 5-foot step forward and try to slice the paladin. Also, terrible miss. Grimwolf.
I'll basically do the same, block his sword with mine, and then I'll just take a quick glance back. The girl seems like she's going to attack.
Yeah. She like has this dagger and she's like, ha ha!
Did you ever play Final Fantasy X?
Yes.
Do you remember the scene where Orc like pulls his sword out and he like sighs like it's kind of like what I do. And then I will attack. So I right click to target the one I'm going to attack. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's either right click or double click on them. Yeah, there you go.
Double click. There you go. Okay. And I will do an overhand chop with my greatsword.
All right.
What's the difference between single and full attack?
It's only if you have multiple attacks. It'd be if you were doing a full attack, you'd get multiple attacks, but it's the same thing right now. That, unfortunately, will miss unless you have any other bonuses in there.
I do not.
That'll just miss. It'll just graze the side of him as he steps out of the way. Ah! That one was close. And oh yeah, I forgot about... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, there's no effect happening to you now. Excellent. Zay.
Yeah, I'm just like, I guess like she's like trying to like talk to her. I think she's gonna spend one round trying to like figure out like what the fuck is up with her and just be like, why are you doing this? Did you fake your own
Give me a perception
kidnapping?
check.
Yeah.
Or a sense motive is more appropriate here, actually.
Oh, I don't have sense motive.
You can make it untrained.
Sense motive. Oh.
Very nice. Yeah, you can tell this is some sort of Delikian trick. This is not her. Some sort of disguise.
All right. Okay. Well. Yeah. Screw this. I'll step back and cast a spell. Oh, I need to click this. So it uses my stuff properly.
Gravity bow. Very nice. Anything else?
Not this round.
Excellent. This one will take a 5.
Actually, I would have. Sorry, I'm just like rethinking. I would have actually. Oh no, I couldn't go more than 5 feet without provoking. Yeah, never mind. 5-foot step. That's fine.
Okay, I'll take a 5-foot step. Continue the assault on the paladin. Another terrible miss.
I don't even bother to block that one. I just let it hit my armor.
Yeah.
And make this noise.
So she will, or this person will 5-foot step up and try to slice at you.
Do I see that? Or
Yeah.
is it behind me?
Yeah, you can see it. 16 is a miss.
I'll basically sort of say, why is she attacking you?
Why does my AC on there say 18, but on... Okay, no, it doesn't. Never mind. It does say 18 on my sheet. I was looking at my health, being like, it says it's 20. Oh, I'll say back to Wolf, this isn't her, it's a trick.
And that's technically not passing through my...
No, they're 5-foot
not
stepping.
provoking? Okay.
But now they're in flank, so they will attack with a flank. Hiya! Ooh, that one will strike.
Yep.
4 damage. I can apply the damage to you if you wish.
That's fine.
Little chunk off you. Grim Wolf.
Okay, I will attack the same one in front of me again.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Man.
No dice. Zay.
Take another 5-foot step, and I will attack her. It's whoever this is.
Yeah, as you aim the bow at her, she says, "What are you doing? You were here to save me."
Yeah, you're not who I'm here to save. Point blank. Oh my god, I need to remember how many of these I want to click on. Shoot, which of these do I have? Okay, hold on. I have to remember which of these feats I have and which I want to use. So, point blank shot, yes, because I'm within 30 feet. And then deadly aim is the -1 to get a + 2 on damage. Oh yeah, that's like, okay, so deadly aim is basically the power attack.
Mm-hmm.
And rapid shot is the minus, but do, okay. Okay. Because it has many shot on here too, but I don't have many shot yet, so, okay. I'm just trying to know which of these it gives me options for that I have and don't have. I don't think the second one has to roll to hit. I don't know how I'm supposed to do the ammunition stuff.
That's rapid shot, right?
Yeah. Where it says when making a full attack action with a ranged weapon, you can fire 1 additional time this round. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it is 2 separate shots. Okay. I was thinking
Many
of, I guess
shot
I was
is the one
thinking
you
of
get.
many shot, which is where it's just the 2 arrows. So never mind. Okay, that is.
And you took the -2 on all your
Yeah,
attack rolls.
I mean, they should be in there because I'm
Yeah.
clicking the thing in the...
Alright, so yeah, you fire 2 shots. 1 will hit. Holy shit, for 11 damage?
Yeah, because she put gravity bow on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so 1d8 + 2 strength, +1 from my legacy weapon, which is giving it like an enhancement bonus, +1 from point blank shot, +2 from deadly aim. And is 1d8 right? Did that do gravity bow correctly? Because this is a long bow.
No.
Because I don't know. Because a long bow is normally 1d8, so it's not even doing my gravity bow isn't actually, the buff isn't working. I pulled the buff in, but apparently it doesn't work. It says usage, create a secondary attack or add a conditional modifier for damage with the following, assuming a medium creature and 1d8 damage dice. Then it has like size roll 1,8. I don't, yeah.
Well, we can figure that out later. Regardless, the person goes down.
Okay.
I'll just put this in.
Grimwolf will sniff dismissively and say that's 1.
Now it's your turn.
We shall see.
Miss. Miss.
I need to go get a kid milk. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yeah, Grimwolf.
Okay. Again, same tech.
Oh!
Jesus, this game
Oh.
doesn't like me.
Yeah, and unfortunately something else happens when you roll a natural 1 with these guys. I need you to make me a reflex save as your weapon seems to almost want to drop from your grasp. Nice. So your weapon was about to fall, but you kind of catch it midair, and you're fine. We wait for Zay.
Okay, sorry.
Welcome back.
It's your turn. You would have noticed that Grimwolf almost dropped his blade, but he caught it in midair.
Ooh.
I'll actually frown at that, like,
Yeah. It seemed like unnaturally your blade was pushed from your hand.
I'll even mutter, what trick is this?
They will snicker. Pew, that will miss.
Oh, I hit many shot on that one. That should. I am clicking wrong things. Sorry, I should technically have an additional attack.
This one will...
Hold on, I need to
Oh.
roll one more attack. It took. Okay.
That needs another -2 on it from...
Yeah, should have a -2 in it. I just didn't
That
hit
still
the.
will hit, though. Very good. Oh! He will 5-foot step over to you and swing at you. You bastard! Trying to kill me? That will miss. This one, we'll see where this is going. And withdraw. And run away.
So withdraw action means I can't
Yeah.
do anything about that, right?
Correct.
And what is with that withdrawal? Is it a skill that, like, certain
Full round
classes-
action, anyone can do that.
Oh, okay.
You only get 1 square free, though, so that's why you have to leave, like, diagonally from you. But yeah. You only get 1 square that you can go away from an opponent that's threatened, basically.
Okay.
Grimwolf.
So I'll 5-foot step over to him. This way, so technically now I'm flanking him.
I don't think you count as flanking with a bow. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you don't.
Okay.
I can't remember. Do you guys remember that? Or?
I'll disagree with that because I think you can, but you have to be within a certain range. So it's a threatened thing, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter to me, but
Well, let me just check. It'll take a second.
alright, doesn't matter. I would have missed anyways. Boy, so far I've rolled horrible on this guy.
Oh, right. I'm right, because she doesn't threaten the area, because he can move around her and she can't attack attacks of opportunity. So you don't get a flank. But anyway. Yeah, that misses. Say. There's a feat I think she can take where she does provoke attacks on opportunity.
Sorry, is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
I apologize. We're trying to suss out where the lammy was for bedtime.
It's all good.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back.
Okay.
I feel like there's so many different ways to get around attacks of opportunity that they don't even matter.
Oh my god.
Those will
Maybe
both miss.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me about it. I haven't hit a guy yet.
Oh my god, I finally recovered an arrow.
Well, he's not going to be able to withdraw. But he'll 5-foot step over to the archer and try to smack you. Ooh.
Ow.
Schmacky. Grimwolf.
Okay, well, again, step up, take a swing. I'd like to hit at least once this combat, please.
That'll do it, and that'll dismember him, that damage.
Jesus.
That's a thrust straight through his chest. So basically, you see a giant sword coming out, bursting through this guy's chest. I look at the blood stain on her. Sorry.
I don't even pay attention. I just start heading for inside this
Right,
place.
same. I'll actually double time it over to the door.
Sure. What are you doing at the door?
I'm just gonna go through. Is it locked?
Yeah, as you grab the handle, I need a... nothing. You just trigger a trap, and I need to make an attack roll. Oh! Natural one. You poison dart. Whizzes by you.
I go, really? A poison dart? Hoping whoever's inside hears me. I will kick the door open.
Sure. Give me a strength check. Nice. Yeah, you can pound open the door, and you should be able to click it to open it.
Wow, 3 dead guys?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the girl's potentially gone a little nutso, so be careful.
Well, I turned and look at you. What was her name again?
Marjorie.
Okay, I will step in, projecting my aura of good, and say, Marjorie, I am a paladin of Colossus. We're here to help. Do I even see her? I don't even see her, right?
Nope. Yeah, it's an empty room. 3 dead bodies piled up in the corner. A blood trail leading to this...
Okay, so when you go to step by me, I sort of put my arm up and say, please. And I will detect evil in the room.
You detect no evil in the room.
Evil is not even like, you can't even detect evil intent, right?
You can, actually.
Okay, so I don't even detect evil intent.
Correct. Hold on, I'm just giving you guys experience for that combat. Plus...
So I basically, I put my arm back down. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure that there was no harmful, murderous intent in this room. And you said over here was a door leading down?
Yeah, trapdoor.
Okay, I will step in. I don't see her. I also don't, like I said, I don't detect any harmful feelings.
Did I get anything from my perception check?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah, you look around, you see that there's some random assortment of items all over the place. It seems to have been someone's home or something. But yeah, you notice that the blood trail does lead to this trap door that's not locked or anything. That's it.
So I'll look at you and say the trapdoor, or did you want to look at the bodies first?
I think we should just focus on trying to find her first.
Don't forget to get your gold.
Oh yeah. I'll make sure and I get my gold
3
pouch
gold.
off that
Sure.
one body. My 3 gold back.
Yeah.
I'll go over and inspect the bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and look at the trap door and check it out.
Since I saw the poison dart, I'll now be, I guess, looking for traps as much as I can. I'm not really a thief, but sorry, rogue.
Yeah, if you're looking at the bodies, you'll find this sort of things on them.
I can make a perception check if you wish.
Nope. You find these items amongst them, if you wish to take them off them now.
If they're not masterwork, I don't care.
They are not.
Yeah, I'll take the potions.
Sure. Yeah, you check out the trap door. It doesn't seem trapped, and it's unlocked. If you want to open it up, you can.
Yeah, I'll open it up.
Open it up.
Is there a button like the door, or?
No, there's no button or anything. It's just a thing. There's just a piece of rope you can pull up to open it up.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision?
I'm pretty sure I do. Let me double check. Yes, dark vision, 60 feet.
I'm gonna go over too. I also have dark vision.
Yes.
I make just real quick check her. She's not injured, right?
You both have suffered minor wounds.
Okay, but nothing that looks like it's life-threatening at all.
No.
But I took 4 damage, so it's nothing.
Yeah, I think I took like 3. It's not a big deal.
I will not even like I don't say anything. I hand you one of the potions,
Okay.
sort of offhandedly too, like here. Like, not to drink or anything. Just here, hold on to this just in case.
Yeah. Just gonna add it to my character sheet so I remember I have it. God, I really hate that you can't just like search potion of blah blah blah. You have to like go spells and add potion. It just annoys me.
How do we do that?
So yeah, if you're on your character sheet,
It's under what? Consumables?
no, you have to open up the spell compendium.
Okay, I don't have spells, so
Well, if Whitney wants to be a bud, she can just send you one, so it's on your sheet.
okay. If you send me 2, that would be great. Because we got 3. I handed you 1.
So yeah, you can just, if you already added it to your sheet, Whitney, you can just duplicate it and then send it to Jaeger, and then he can add the quantity to it and stuff.
My God, gives me so many options of people to send to. Like Okay, I sent you it. You just might have to update the quantity.
Okay, got it.
Alright, yeah, you both look down, just a ladder goes down, and then you only can see like a circular area around where the hole leads in. It's a 4-foot, 5-foot ladder going down into a dark cavern.
We going down. We going
Okay.
down.
You going down?
Yes, I would like to go first.
Sure.
Okay. I'll actually look at you and say, while you leave.
Go for it.
Okay, I will head down.
Your buffs, Whitney, how long are those minutes per level, or?
Yeah, I think most of them are minutes per level, so most of these will wear off now. The only one I'm not sure about is Gravity Bow, but I'm assuming that's minutes per level. Yeah, 1 minute per level. So,
And as I go down the ladder, I will again say, Marjorie, I am Grimwolf, Paladin of Pelosis. We are here to rescue you. Please don't eat my face. Badger Hill? I can move if I want to?
Yes, you may.
Two directions. I see one straight ahead that looks like it's a room with a bed and like a rug on the floor, yeah?
Yeah. You also see an enemy to your south, which will trigger combat.
Okay.
no!
So, initiative?
Give me a second to add everyone to the order.
I didn't get to move up behind him.
You can if you want. You could have been moving with
Well,
him.
it's paused, so I can't. But
Where do you want to be? Right behind him?
yeah, I'd just be right behind him. Perfect.
I'm probably going to step back. Cut us, but okay.
I mean, I think we're in a good spot right here. Like, they got a choke point to have to come to where you are, so. True. Does this look like another cultist?
Mm-hmm.
This sounds like fucking boss music. Good God.
I turn to you and say, I don't like the sound of this music. I make the auric stop and I go, more Dalasites. What do they call them? Dalasites? Daleks?
Dalikians.
Dalikians. Alright, you guys can roll
Dalikians.
initiative.
Dalikia.
Dalikians.
Dalikilitis.
Okay.
God. I rolled another nat 1 for initiative? How have I rolled 2 nat 1s on initiative?
I don't see the thing. I know
Uh,
how to do it, but I want to use the button.
yeah, if you, on the left, there's like a little image of a carousel. You can click that to open the carousel. If you don't like that, in the top right, there's a little fist. You can right-click it and it opens up the initiative, or you can drag it around where you want it. And then there's a dice next to your name where you can click the dice and it'll roll initiative for you.
Okay. So as I'm looking at, so I see 29. I see all the abilities I have. I see toggle combat state.
So, are you looking at your token?
Yes.
No, you can't do it off your token. Sorry. So there. I don't know if you see on your screen. There's like a big pictures of all the tokens and everyone's name. To enable that, there's a little picture of a carousel on the left side of the screen. All the tools.
Ah, thank you. That's what I wanted.
There you go.
So the only problem I have now is I have a giant red bar going across the entire thing that says Dalek Cultist.
Yeah,
boss
it's
bar.
the boss bar.
Oh, okay.
Grimwolf, you're up.
Me first?
Yep.
I see another guy in front of me.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Is that guy chargeable?
No.
No, because that little corner right there?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, I can just get to him, so I will do so. Okay, make the ruler go away. How do I make the ruler go away?
You can stay on the ruler and then just press spacebar when you want your guy to follow the path you made.
Ah, okay, that was a mistake, but okay. I will attack the guy in front of me.
Go for it.
And I'll shout behind me. One on either side of me. That was directed towards you. Hiya!
Ooh! That unfortunately will not crit, confirm, but that will hit.
Is he flat-footed?
He is flat-footed, so their ability will come into where you need to roll me another d20 plus 6 to confirm the crit. Good call. Just /R space d20 plus 6 when you have a chance. I don't see anything. You could also just click your attack again if you want.
Huh, okay, it's not working, but okay. I'm sorry, do what? Hit my attack?
So if you copy that and then just delete the space between the R and the slash and then enter it.
I'll just roll my attack, how's that?
Yep, that will confirm. So we'll go with the 24 damage, which will kill him instantly. Ugh.
It's basically a sweeping left to right slash that just almost cuts him in half. And then after that, I will... I know it's purely for effect, but I will turn and face the guy to the right. I love the fact that I could scroll over the two guys and see them, but when I do the boss, it's like, where is he? Foundry's so fucking cool. I'll even look at the guy in front of me and like put my hand up and do the Bruce Lee, you know, like the come hither.
This guy will come hither. He'll take a step here and step in your range here, and we'll swing at you. Ah! For a 20.
Just hits me. Yep. I'll grunt a little.
This one will step forward and also swing at you. Ah! Miss.
I'll actually let that one hit my armor.
Zay.
I will cast Gravity Bow again. Move up a little.
As you may change your action, but as you move here, you spy a dude over here.
Oh.
Do you want to keep moving?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
And he locks eyes with you, and that'll trigger his ready action to move. Ah! Gotcha!
I do not like these closed quarters as a fucking ranger, man.
And now it is his turn, top of the order.
How can I do this gravity bow buff correctly?
Oops, sorry. Was not targeting the wolf man. But that looks like that'll hit the archer.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Oosh.
Grim wolf.
I need to ask, I haven't played a paladin very much. How does smite evil work? If these guys are not evil, it won't really do anything?
Correct. You
And
do
with
spy
my
with your eye the main bad guy over here, though.
Okay. And my detect evil would have detected these guys? Yes? No? Maybe?
Did you detect evil down here?
Not down here. That's why I'm asking.
No.
And is detect evil a full round action?
It's a standard action, I believe. It would be safe to assume they are quite evil for doing all this, but...
Okay. I will probably attack the guy in front.
Alright.
I'm thinking whether or not I want to drop that power attack. Probably -1 to attack, right? Yeah, I'll leave it on.
Ooh! That will not confirm, unfortunately. But that is still enough to take him down.
Okay, I will turn and face the last one who's on me. And I'll just basically... Intimidating is, again, a full round action. Is that correct?
Yeah, standard action.
Okay. So I'm not actually intimidating him, but I'm raising my eyebrow and looking at him like, you want some of this?
Not really. But you will have to. This guy will, pull yourself together. Kill them. He will step up. I'll show you how it's done.
Show me how
Oh! Natural one. Oh, something happens when they roll natural ones. I think the
Nice,
same thing
bro.
happens to them. Yeah, he needs to make a reflex save or drop his weapon. Whew! He catches it. This
Boy,
guy.
I wish you'd have missed that reflex save because I would have asked you if I could have actually taken his weapon from him.
That guy will miss. Zay.
Alright, I think I might have set this up so my gravity bow will work correctly, but I'm a 5-foot step back. It's not doing the second attack. Um, Holy shit!
Oh my god. But the first one's a natural one.
Oh god!
I need you to roll
No.
me a reflex save.
No! If this makes me miss my double nat 20, I'm gonna be so depressed right now. Whew.
Ooh, nice. It looked like your bow was about to slip from your hand, but you steady it, and you need to roll me another d20 for the crit. d20 plus 5. Damn. You will obliterate this guy.
I'll basically look past the boss and say, "Not looking good."
Get your shit together and kill these fools. Grimwolf.
Okay, I will smite evil on the boss.
Alrighty.
So do I need to roll it?
I think you need to click it to expend one use of it, but it's not a big deal.
Done.
So yeah, remember that you get your AC bonus against him equal to your charisma modifier. And your first successful attack will do 2 points of damage per paladin level, so 2 times 3, 6 damage.
Do I get bonuses to attack also, or no?
Yes. Do you have a buff for Smite Evil? It should be doing that.
Let me look at my character real quick. I do not.
Let me see if they have one that I can give you real quick. I think they do.
Yeah, the compendium's loading.
They do.
Okay, did you want to add to my character sheet? Or you want me to do it?
Yeah, I got it on your character sheet. It should work, hopefully. Let's see what it does when you attack him.
Sorry, I'm looking to see. That doesn't say anything, but okay. It did not give me anything, but it doesn't matter.
It put it in the note, so it said you have +3 to attack and +3 to damage versus evil target. If it is the first successful damage, you'll do 6+ damage as well.
Okay, it doesn't matter, I miss it.
Yeah, so 13 won't do it. This guy will swing back. With a miss.
I'll just for RP, I block it with my sword. Bing!
God damn it. These dudes keep popping out of
Another guy.
nowhere. I'm running out of squares where I don't provoke.
This guy will try to swing at the paladin. Ah! Miss.
Oh, that guy, okay.
Zay.
So if I fire at him in melee, he just gets an AO on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any choice right now. Because if I 5-foot step back, then the boss can AO me.
Mm-hmm.
And that seems even worse. I can't disengage or like from anything. Cause there's, yeah, I think I'm kind of stuck. I think I have to eat the AO from this dude.
How strong are you? Bull rush, knock him back.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a good option.
You don't have any melee weapons, right?
It's all good. We're just gonna,
Hiya! Miss.
yeah,
Eat it!
we just gonna eat the AO. Gravity bow up. We'll do point blank and rapid. Arrow, arrow, full attack. Ugh. 14?
Nope.
God damn it. Ugh,
I'll look past the boss. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Worry about yourself. He kind of blocks your view. And it's your turn. Grimwolf.
So be it.
That will... He will...
18?
Ooh, 18. Yeah, you do have the +3. So that will hit because of the Smite Evil.
And it's my first attack against him, right?
Yes. So you'll do the plus of 15 damage. Oh!
Perhaps I am not the one who needs to be worried.
He'll try to return the favor. How dare you?
I'll block it.
Die, you fool! Ah!
Nope. Because of my +3.
Oh, that's right, Smite Evil. He seems like he should have connected, but the forces of good that surround you kind of deflect his blade to the side. What is this trickery? I thought we were the tricksters.
Tricks do not work against the faithful.
This guy will try to attack. Oh, baby.
Motherfucker. Okay, well, he's not confirming, but 6 damage kind of hurts. Okay.
This guy will try to swing at the paladin. Die! In the name of Dalek. Zay.
I'll be right back real fast, sorry.
Okay.
So when they crit, they have to do something special to actually confirm?
Yeah, they have an ability where if to confirm, they need to roll again. So even if they confirm, they would have to roll again to try to confirm.
Ah, but they get specials when people roll nat ones, right?
Yeah, when people nat 1, they need to pass a reflex save or drop their weapon. Which I think happens to them too, which is what happened to him as well.
Cool. What's that NPC doing? Oh, Marjorie, help us out.
She's taking a little snoozer.
I feel like there's something else that I could be doing that I'm not.
Don't think so.
When I look at my class features, I mean, the Smite Evil's already helped.
Mm-hmm.
So weird. One of the traits I took says you have to take it at level 1. It was one of those, but it's like
Okay.
absolute. Go ahead.
Welcome back. Your move.
Remember, you have a potion if you need it.
I know, but drinking a potion provokes AOs, so... What health do I have? Oh, that's a little spooky. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can just take this dude down.
Take him down.
Yeah, he's gonna get to
Die,
go. Okay, thank God. Do I rapid shot or do I not rapid shot? 2 attacks, but at a -2, or 1 attack with not the -2. I think odds are 2 attacks with the -2 nets out better.
Probably.
I don't know.
Plus gravity bow, so you're going to be doing good damage.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Reflex
yeah.
save, please.
Oh shit, is that? Oh my God. Oh, I'm fucked.
Ooh. You snatch your bow again as it almost slides out of your grip.
This is a
Remove.
little spooky.
I will attack him again, the boss guy.
Ooh.
+6. Oh wait, is it the very first
It's
time?
only the first time you hit him, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you get a
Just
+3 damage, yeah. With
21 points of
21
damage.
points of damage.
God damn.
Oh, he's like barely alive. Dalek, aid me. As he tries to swing back.
Oh,
Potentially
please don't.
his final time. Guide my blade.
Oh,
Ooh.
that might actually hit me.
I think it barely does.
Yes, that barely hits me.
The god of mischief comes in handy. Alright, this guy over here. It's time to die, stupid
No,
girl.
please, no.
You shouldn't have come out here. Oh,
Okay.
no.
God.
This guy. Don't worry, master. I'll take care of this brigand. I'll finish him off. Oh.
Jesus.
But he will
I
not
mean,
confirm.
the 21 doesn't even technically crit, Because it doesn't hit, right?
Oh, true. Yeah, it's a 19. He rolled a natural 19, so he doesn't actually hit.
So basically, I barely blocked that one too.
Yeah.
It looks cool too because I'm not even looking at it. It's like my sword just moves on its own.
Zay.
I'm gambling with my life. I'm gambling.
Have faith, Zay.
Take your AO.
Yeah! Oh!
Oh, roll your reflex save.
Drop that weapon. Drop that weapon.
Drop your fucking weapon.
He hangs
That
on
looks
to
like
it.
a drug.
Oh! Okay, that DC is low. Damn. Come on. There we go.
Ooh, very
Make
nice.
sure these damage is rolling correctly. Yeah, 2d6. Perfect. They're rolling right now.
The first arrow will take him down.
Can I, like, whip around and shoot the other arrow the other way?
Sure.
I'll do a D2 for who it goes after, because I think I would just... We'll say 1, it's the shitty dude, 2, it's the boss.
Sure.
Boss.
Boss. Damn, the kill steal from Zay. Oh! And with him falling, the last guy will drop his weapons and surrender. Please, oh God! He made me do it, I swear. But let me just give you experience for this combat real quick. There you go.
So I will basically look at him and say, perhaps Delic deserted you.
No, please, spare me.
It's not up to me. I'm in her employ. I
Please.
will step forward and lay on hands on her. I'll actually say, with your permission. I don't just reach out and touch you.
Yeah, I'll nod at you.
I'll just move all these bodies to this start here. You guys can look at them later.
Sweet! 1 whole fucking point of damage.
Nice.
Well, you heal yourself for 3,
Okay.
and you'll heal her for 1. I can apply it for you if you want, Whitney. Or...
I did it.
Oh, you did it?
Okay.
Yeah.
How do I do that? Just change it from whatever it is to be plus 3?
It's the same as Roll20. You can do +3, or you can just change the new total. Whatever you'd like to do. Or I can do it for you.
Okay, I think I got it.
Great. But yeah,
Nope, it didn't work.
I'll do it for you. +3. There you go.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna drink this potion.
So he surrenders.
Mm-hmm.
I look at her, I say, do we question him or find the girl?
I'm not using it on him. I don't know why it still shows him targeted. Tie him up while we find the girl.
Make sure I have rope on my character. I'm pretty sure I do.
If not, there's lots of rope down here you can find easily. You can tie him up and throw him over
I
here
do.
for now.
I have some rope on my character.
Yeah, you can tie him up. I'll
So
just...
basically, turn around. Don't try anything.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
You come in here and there is an asleep, tied up, bound girl with a book open in her lap, but she's like tied up and bound.
She's asleep.
Yeah, she looks like she must be sedated or something.
Where did you go? I didn't see where you went. Gotcha. Okay. Where is she? Can you click? Oh, okay. I see her. Okay, so if she's asleep, perhaps we shouldn't wake her. I can carry her easily.
Perhaps I am mulling over. Screw it. I'm gonna touch her book and object read it.
It's so funny when you said book. I thought you were gonna say butt. Touch her.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, let's not talk about touching butts of unconscious girls.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna step forward and be willing, ready to soothe her just in case she wakes up.
Yeah, give me a will save as you. I'll try to object read this book in front of her.
Both of us, or just her?
Just Whitney. As you touch the book and you try to read the past or whatever, you try to get emotions from this book, you see a fearsome creature emerge from it.
Hey, stop! Stop!
You don't see this.
Courage.
You don't.
But I have aura of courage.
Uh huh.
Anyone within 10 feet of me gets plus 4 on a morale save versus fear. I don't know if that helps, or I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, her save was. Oh, you have bonuses.
Yeah, 2 if it's enchantment, and 2 if it's anything emotional related. So like fear,
emotion?
frightened, yeah.
So that's a total of plus 6. So 16.
If it's fear and emotion, then yeah, it would be a 16.
Yeah. It says plus 4 morale bonus on saving throw against fear effects.
And I like misspelled in there traint. I have a traint bonus apparently.
That's not enough, but you do get another save as this creature strikes to claw at you. It's a fortitude save. And you'll get the bonus from Jaeger, and that is more than enough. So you only take
Save or die.
13 damage.
Jesus! The fuck?
That actually was a save or die. You could have just died there. It was save or die as this creature slices out at you as you touch the book and you pass out.
Jesus, good thing you drank that potion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm unconscious now.
I will, again, tell me what I see.
So you saw her reach out to touch the book, and as she touches the book, 6 seconds pass, and she just, screams out and just, collapses. And this big, red slash is, across her or something, I guess.
Okay. I probably say quite alarmingly, Sayada! And I lay on hands on her again. So 3 damage?
Very nice. You wake her up. And yeah, you heal yourself for 3 as well. Which I can do for you if you need me to.
So I could just go to my page, right?
Yeah, or you right-click your token, and where it says 19, you can click into it and put +3.
You're not worthy! When I tried to do that, it said you're not worthy.
To do what?
I tried to put +3.
It worked. You're at 23.
I'm still saying, a big blue warning said you're not worthy.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're trying to do it on a different token. I don't know. But yeah, say you
what
kind
happened?
of wake
Are you
up.
Okay?
I don't know if we can touch her, or at least not her book.
Okay, I will hand you 2 more, both of the potions. Here. You still look very wounded.
Yeah, you'll recognize that to be a phantasmal killer spell. Or something that did the effect of that.
The fuck?
Oh my god, so many characters! Who am I giving this to?
Zayada.
Oh, she probably at the bottom. Wow, you're not at the bottom! Okay, I gave them both to you. Should we wake her?
I guess we can try. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, to be honest, though.
Okay, I will pull out the trumpet that I have. Okay.
Oh my god. I want to be able to talk to her, but I don't know if they've been sedating her, if she's even in a space where she can talk.
Okay. I will pull out my holy symbol so that it is prominently displayed. And very softly say, what was your name again? Marjorie?
Marjorie, yeah.
Marjorie, awaken. I don't touch her.
Yeah, nothing. She doesn't seem to respond to that.
Okay, is there a check I can make to figure out why touching her book, like, made the effects of Phantasmal Killer?
Spellcraft?
Yeah, maybe a detect magic with a knowledge arcana and spellcraft.
Well, so the...
Well, I can
So
detect
does
evil
that
at will,
instantly
right?
happen when I touch her book? Because technically doing my object reading is supposed to be like identifying magical properties. So, like, did I get any of the information in the process, or does
So
like
I'll
this effect
say,
just stop it all?
yeah, I'll just say like seemed fine when you were touching it, but then once you tried to like read it, that's when it triggered like this thing.
So I will detect evil in her.
Yeah, she will detect evil.
In fact, I'll even concentrate further and see if it's her, if it's the book. See, is there any more information I can get from concentrating?
You'll just know that she emanates a faint evil aura.
Okay, yeah, so you'll see my nostrils flare a little bit and say, there's something wrong with her. There's a foulness about her. Paraphrase, I detect evil on her.
I'm going to try to reach out and touch her. Not the book, just touch her.
You sure?
Ugh. No. Okay. Do you have something that we can like touch her through to where we're not directly touching her?
Hit her with my sword.
Oh my god.
Let me look at my character sheet. So I don't have the rope. I used that to tie mine. Maybe we could look around, see what's here. I mean, I have water. I could splash water on her, try to wake her up.
I'm just hoping we could like get her back to the outskirts of the city, but like the only way I can think of to do that is to like have to carry her. But I'm like,
I have a bedroll. I have lots of stuff in my backpack. The thing is we need to somehow we're gonna need to touch her. I mean, I have a big hooded cloak. I can put my cloak around her so we're not touching her directly, but
yeah,
you know,
I think let's just try putting a cloak around her and then seeing if we can like pick her up.
Okay.
I mean, they had to get her here somewhere, somehow, so I guess actually it's like, fuck it, I'll go look around in these like crates and boxes and stuff and see if there's like a blanket or something that I can just drape around her.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things you could use for that around here.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna.
The cloak I have is very large. It covers me and my armor.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to make you have to take off your cloak. So, anyways, I'll cover her in a blanket and then.
How do I see how many uses of my lay on hands I have left?
Should be in your features. You have 2 left.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I do. We don't want to try and wake her up.
I mean, I don't know if the problem is we don't know what this just was. I don't know if it's just from her book or if it's her like powers seeping out from her. We don't know if waking her up will intensify things.
Okay, well,
I guess it was when I tried to read the book that things happened. So screw it. I'm just gonna try to touch her, but with the blanket in between, I'm gonna try to touch her and see what happens.
Are you sure?
Why do you keep asking me this?
I'm just confirming. Is that your final answer?
You're making me scared.
Okay, I'll put my hand on your shoulder and say, you can do this.
Oh my god.
I push her into her. Watch her! Touch her!
What
I
are you
guess I
doing?
touch her. I
Actually,
guess.
have
All right,
more
give me
health
another
if
will
you need to do it.
Shit! Seriously? You said it wasn't until I read the book.
It wasn't.
Oh god.
Melosis is with you.
Oh no.
You're fine.
The fuck?
He's fucking with you.
The fuck is happening?
Yeah, you have the blanket around her. You pick her up or touch her, whatever you did. You're fine.
Yeah, I guess we just pick her up and
I
I don't.
I'll wrap her up in the blanket, carefully, and pick her up.
Yeah, at this point, like, you can see her breathing is, it's not like a natural sleep. She's clearly been induced in some sort of magical slumber or chemical substance. Something is keeping her unnaturally asleep.
Okay, well, I've done a lot of healing in my character, so I know that even unconscious people can hear you. So I'm basically whispering her to her, "Don't worry, Marjorie. We'll keep you safe. Even if she can't hear me, I don't care. I don't care."
Sure.
Yeah, so I mean, I think
You want to walk through the rest of the place and look around?
yeah. So I'm gonna go back to this dude. I'm first gonna ask him like, if you want to live, tell me what you know about her. Why did you take her? What were you doing here? Tell me everything if you want to walk out of here alive.
Yes. What do you want to know? There's a lot of questions.
Okay. Why did you guys take her? Was it just for money?
He told us, he points to the guy that is, like, decimated. He's, like, ripped in half from the... Oh, I guess you killed him, so... Yeah, he's, like, bloodied, and the arrow just kind of, like, took him out. He's, like...
Dead?
Yeah, he's, like, dead. All these guys are dead.
So he told you to take her. He didn't tell you why. He just told you to take her.
No, he's just following orders. I swear.
And did you guys drug her, or is this still left over from what she was in?
Boss man had a vial of some green liquid. He fed it to her. She's been out for days.
Has he been continuing to give her the green liquid, or is it one injection has kept her out that long?
I wasn't watching every second. I assume he's given it to her a few times, probably to keep her sedated. He said no one was to bother her under his circumstances. She's very dangerous. We were waiting for someone here. I'm not sure who.
Do I hear
Right.
that?
Yeah, you can hear this conversation. It's echoing. They're not whispering. You can hear all of this.
You were waiting for someone? Who?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the boss man. He didn't tell us anything. He just told us that we were to serve Dalek.
I'm going to be intimidating. I'm
Sure.
intimidating him, but I'm looking at Zay and I'm saying he's not very useful. I don't
Sure,
think
give
we
me
need him.
an intimidation.
I'm looking. I promise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he's still, like, is fearful for his life as you say that. He says, "No, please, I'm telling you all I know. It's dishonorable to kill a surrendered victim, surrendered combatant."
Does Dalek actually care about honor?
I kind of shrug and look at him and say, nobody would know.
He looks at you up and down. Your god would know. Your god would know. I'm sure Pelosis wouldn't sanction killing an unarmored, unthreatening combatant.
I get up close to him and whisper in his ear, "Good thing I don't worship a god."
No, please.
Yeah, I turn my
Please.
back. Just slowly turn my back.
Oh God.
Anything else you want to tell me in order to spare yourself?
I am sure. Just ask more questions. I don't know. I know things. There's a secret stash in here. If you kill me, you won't find it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I could find it.
No,
it might take me a
no.
while, but I'll find
You
it.
won't. It's a secret. Only a true follower of Dalek could find it.
You all think your secrets are so difficult.
They are.
Spoiler, they're not.
Oh God, please.
And I sort of like turn and walk up here and loudly say, "I'll be over here, not paying
You can't.
attention."
You're a holy
I walk-
warrior.
I'm
You
just gonna-
can't.
I'm just
Come
gonna
back.
walk into this room and look around.
Oh God. Please. I have a family.
I'm
I
laughing loudly.
This is a pretty shitty choice of line of job for someone with a family.
It's not my fault. There's not much work around. I was using the coin to feed them. Please.
Well, if I'm gonna let you live, you have to give me something good.
What do
Anything
you-
about who you were waiting for, why you were waiting for them, something
I can help why.
worthwhile.
Yeah, I can help with the why. With the why.
Okay.
Well, please, you have to give me your word. You won't kill me. I've given you already information.
I give you my word that if the information is worthwhile, I won't kill you.
Oh,
I can't hear anything.
God. All right. We were waiting for a man. He. Let me think. He thinks for a moment as I pull up my notes.
Is he a nobleman?
I don't know his status, but he's from very far south. Very far south. I don't know exactly where, but he was an elf. And now we're waiting for an elf.
Okay. And I'm gonna pull out the ransom note. Who wrote this?
Oh, please don't be angry.
Just tell me who wrote it.
Not me, the boss man. He forced
Okay.
forced the girl to write it. The first day she was here, she was rather
Interesting.
distressed about the whole thing. He seemed to get a kick out of it. I didn't. I told him we shouldn't do that sort of thing, but he wouldn't listen to me.
No, your information has actually been helpful. It's made some things make a little bit more sense.
Yes.
I'm gonna start like taking all of his stuff off of him. I'm like taking like his daggers and his armor and just like anything off of him. And then once I have it all, and like I'm gonna go around to the bodies that are on the floor by here, and like I'm taking like all of the stuff off, and so I'll be like, okay, I will let you go, but you're gonna
Thank
show
you.
me this secret stash, and then you can leave with your life. Anything funny, and I'll shoot you in the head.
Oh God. Okay. Let me just get
I
you.
say that to him.
No, I don't want that. Let me just get you the gear that you peel off them while you're here.
I'm muttering to myself, we appreciate the fact that these Dallas sites are making donations.
The Delikians.
Yeah, we're gonna argue about that.
Dalasites versus Delikians.
Yep, it's gonna be a constant argument. When I meet Tay, I'm just gonna be like, Dallas side! Just cruising around the rooms too. I know you're doing stuff, but
Yeah, I'm just typing up all the loot that you're getting. Let me double check if the main guy had anything else. Did he have anything else? Yes, he does. So it'd be that. Or you don't care if it's not masterwork, right?
it's not gonna be. I mean, short swords are worth 2 gold. I don't care about that.
Okay, so I will omit those.
And I cannot detect magic.
That's all he had. Yeah, this is all they have.
Plus 1 change shirt.
Yeah, that's off the main guy, as well as the
Okay.
cure mod potion.
So I have plenty of space. I don't know how to add that to my character sheet, but you want to carry the cure wounds potions, and I can heal myself. So
Sure.
okay. And anything else you want there, just let me know. I was just gonna pack it away.
Go for it.
And walking around in the rooms, I don't see anything of value, right? I make perception check.
This is all a bunch of mundane stuff, like supplies and stuff. You can take
Okay.
your 20 perception and check it all slowly, but you're guiding him to where he's going to bring you to a stash.
Okay.
So I will just bring you all there if that's where you want to go.
Yep.
Let me just find out where it is. Okay, he brings you over here. Let me delete all these. I already gave you experience. I'm just going to end their gear, so I'll just get these out of the map. And I will bring you over here. He brings you over here. He walks over to the chest. He will disable a trap that's on the chest, unlock it, open it up, and open up a false bottom on the chest. And take out the following.
Nothing actually in the chest, right? It's in the false bottom.
There are some incidental coins in the top, but there's these actual items in the bottom that he's taking out that are worthwhile that I'm putting in the chat, and then I'll give you the coin value that's in the top of the chest that you guys can take if you wish. And the coinage in the chest that you guys can collect, that's in the top part of the chest, is that much.
Cool. So it's okay if I just leave that in chat now and we'll worry about...
Sure.
Okay, cool. So
I will say someone should copy and paste it, because usually in between games I wipe the chat. I do save it, but I wipe the chat, so if someone just wants to copy and paste it quickly and put it on your notes or something, so you have it somewhere. Or in Discord or something, just somewhere. But yeah, he looks at you. Please, I fulfilled my end of it. Please let me go.
I'll just nod at him and let him leave at this point.
Thank you. I thought I was a god. So you untie him and just let him go?
Yeah.
He runs.
Wait, 1 sec.
Oh, okay.
Okay, as you untie him and prepare to let him go, I stop him, put my hand on his arm. I don't squeeze hard enough to hurt, but I squeeze hard enough to make him realize that I'm very strong and say, if I find you doing this again, I will let her shoot you in the head.
No, the life of crime is over for me, I swear.
And what is your name? And I'm looking at him and I'm sensing motive because I don't want him to lie to me.
Sure, give me a sense motive.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Well, he, trembling, my name is William.
Very well, William. Be good.
I will. Thank you, kind people. He slowly backs away, and then once he's further enough, he just sprints out. Oh
So
God!
I'll turn and look at Zan and truthfully say to her, thank you for letting him go.
Well, I just wanted some more information, and I got it, so I don't see the harm in letting one live.
So just because I don't want to leave anything unexplored, I walk down here. And I guess I'm gonna just kind of walk and explore the rest of it. Wow, this is a big-ass cavern. So I actually turn, I'll say, wow, this cavern is quite large. Should we explore the rest of it, or should we just get the girl home?
I mean, how long would it take us to explore the rest of this?
Probably if you want to be thorough, another hour or two. If you want to
I mean,
actually
she seems pretty passed out. And what time of day is it?
You came here first thing, so you still have the whole day.
Yeah, so we'll just explore the whole place. I think we have the time.
Yeah, you don't have to actually walk around. I'll just give you the stuff in chat that's actually like found around.
It's interesting.
I love the dynamic lighting. It's so awesome.
Throughout the rest of your venture throughout this place, I'll put it in chat, all the things you come across that you can collect.
Any hookers?
No. You come across the following.
Big place.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay, so good thing we walked around.
Yeah, this will be found in like different rooms. You'll find different things. I'll say one of you are using your detect magic or your object reading or whatever to find the scrolls. They were hidden behind some other pages of books and stuff. But yeah, with your thorough and patience, you can find all of that stuff. And you can grab the girl, throw over your shoulder when she's all wrapped up, and climb on out of here.
Yeah, we'll do that. So when we're back up top, we have the girl and we're outside. We didn't discuss this before, but I'm not trying not to meta, but I'll basically say to you, so we go back and give her to her father? I'm pretty sure you told me.
I just said that I was looking like there was a ransom for someone, and I didn't give specifics.
Oh, okay. So I'm holding the girl. I don't have her on my shoulder. I'm actually holding her in front of me, rather gently. And I say, so where to now? Who are we taking her back to?
We head back to town, but I may need to go talk to some people before we bring her into town. I'm concerned. Did you mention that she radiated evil?
Yes,
did,
yes,
yeah.
I did.
Yeah, so I'm concerned about her radiating evil, the fact she nearly killed me just by reading her book. I just want to make sure she gets back to the right place.
And what if she awakens before that?
Well, I'm hoping actually maybe she will, and we can talk to her if she's in a coherent state. If she isn't in a coherent state and she attempts to harm us, then we knock her unconscious whatever way we can. Obviously try not to kill her, but we can't let her harm us either.
I'll follow your lead. She looks pretty healed up, right? You took a bunch of potions? Okay.
All right.
So, I guess we will slowly make our way back to town.
Excellent, yeah. Someone roll me a D100 to see if any interesting things happen to you on your way back. You're just an hour out, so unlikely anything crazy happens.
So I need to figure out how to do that.
You just go into the chat and you type, it's the same thing as Roll20. So you do /R space D whatever, D100 or D20. You can try it out, make sure. There you go. Damn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you guys will run into someone on the road.
It's a guy with selling holy swords for 100 gold, right?
Nope.
So as we're coming out on the road, I'm basically saying, you know, all these things that we found, which, by the way, I put in my backpack. Splitting them down the middle, I suppose?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm basically looking at all the coin going, this will feed a lot of hungry people.
Yeah, on your journey back, you are maybe half an hour, halfway back to town, when you, up ahead, you see a bunch of commoner people just sleeping on the side of the road.
I will take a closer look. Do they look like they need help? Are they sleeping because they're injured?
No, yeah, as you get closer and you're passing by, there's like 3 or 4 of them. They're under this tree, and they're all just like passed out, sleeping.
Commoners? Poor people?
Yeah, they look to be common, poorish people.
Okay, if I don't see anything wrong, I won't stop.
Yeah, you can continue. You're about 5-10 minutes away from the town. Is this where you wanted to send word to your mother, or
Yeah.
how are you doing so?
So I guess I would find us a good spot to like set up where we're kind of unseen.
Sure, you can go to the side, get off the road, like 5 minutes off the road, and go behind a tree. And
I'm gonna check on the girl. Is she still completely passed out? Like,
yeah, her breathing seems to have picked up to more of a normal sleeping pace, but she's still like passed out.
and if we like try to like talk to her or anything, she doesn't like come around.
What do you say to her, or what do you do?
I mean, I guess I would just say things like, like, Marjorie, can you hear me? Are you there? Can you speak?
Do you shake her at all, or do you just kind of say that?
I mean, I'm kind of, well, I guess we knew like touching.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
still
know.
holding her, so you want me to
So,
put
I mean,
her down?
she's been, yeah, I would if you put her down. I don't think I really want to shake her. I don't want to do anything to her that would be perceived as someone attempting to hurt her in any form or fashion. So I think I would just say things to her.
Do you yell? Do you just speak in a normal voice? Like, what do you...
So I put her down, and I basically have her resting up against a tree.
Sure.
I mean, I think I'm just speaking to her in a normal voice mostly.
Yeah, she won't respond. Just slight snore.
I think at some point I might try to like whisper to her and just sort of be like, Marjorie, I'm like you. I want to help you, but I need you to wake up.
Yeah, she still remains like kind of passed out.
Does she look like she's sick?
No, it's her breathing. Like I said, you notice her breathing start to pick up. So like her rhythm of breathing is now seems to be less like a... Before it seemed like it was like slower. So like it seemed like she had been induced by some sort of drug. But now it seems to be like a normal pace of breathing, like is someone just asleep.
Okay. Do I need Okay, fair enough. So I look to Zay and I say, what now? Do you want me to stay here and watch over her?
I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can get through to her before I figure out what we do or who we take her to.
I mean, not to sound uncouth, but we're being rather gentle. She just seems like she's asleep.
The problem is if my intel about her is right, she's extremely powerful, and based on the fact that trying to read her book almost killed me, I don't want to do anything where if she wakes up, she perceives us as a threat to her and lashes out.
You see me sort of look down at my holy symbol and say, Melosis is well known. Perhaps she'll see me as not a threat?
Perhaps. I mean, you can try, but I tell you you're doing so at your own risk, potentially. Not that I necessarily know that something bad will happen. I'm just a little leery of...
Wrong
Rachel.
city.
Okay. So, I'm going to prepare a meal. I have my pot out with some food in it. I have a cup with some water. And I say, when I wake her up, I'm going to offer her food.
Okay.
Okay, I will very gently shake her shoulder as I'm sitting cross-legged in front of her. My weapon is behind me, not in sight. My holy symbol is prominently displayed. And I'm speaking as kindly as I can to her.
Uh,
Marjorie, wake up.
yeah, she will. If you shake her gently, she will start to murmur and open her eyes.
Basically, offer her, as soon as she opens her eyes, I'll offer her, like, a plate of food. I haven't eaten in days.
Yeah, she'll immediately like screech out and kind of try to squirm back from you, but you've pressed her against a tree, right? So she kind of just feels the back of the tree.
Marjorie, you're not bound. We're helping you. We saved you. We're not
Who
trying
are
to
you
hurt
people?
you. I was sent to find you and help save you from the people who took you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll offer her food again, not say anything.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Where are we? She'll accept the food.
We're close to the city, but before we brought you back into the city, I wanted to ask you a few questions about where we should take you. I know what you are, and I'm similar. So when I ask you these questions, I know that I've heard that your father kept you semi-sedated for protection. And I want to know, do you want to go back to that? Or would you like another option?
I don't know. I'm confused. You're like me. They do the tests on you too.
I frown.
I'm similar in a way. From what I've been told about you, now this is just what people have told me, so it could all be wrong, but I've been told that I control my abilities a bit more than you control yours.
Where am I? Where are we?
We're near the city.
Who are you?
Outside of Pan.
Oh my god.
My name is...
Father will be furious. Where have you taken me? You need to bring me back immediately.
Okay, this girl's got like some damn amnesia shit happening.
Please, I don't know you. Who are you? Bring me home.
We are gonna bring you home. I'm gonna go get your father, okay? Are you okay hanging out with this nice man who's just gonna give you food and water while I go get your father?
I guess so.
Okay. Alright, Wolf, keep her calm until I get back.
So I will basically talk to her soothingly and I'll try and see if she wants to learn a little. It's not really a prayer. It's more like something that I was taught to say to keep me calm, and I basically kind of just talk to her real soothingly. Try to instill her with some of the order of Colossus. In my order, Colossus teaches us just spouting religious at her. I even have religious text on my character sheet.
Alright, yeah, you can do that.
So basically, I'm reading to her from the holy text.
Yeah, she'll be listening quietly, nodding along. But Zay, you're heading back into town to get in touch with your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do so, and this will take you some time.
Before I leave, I'll take Wolf aside for a second and be like, if at any point she gets hysterical and this calming down routine isn't working, you're gonna have to knock her out. Like, don't, like, kill her. Like, I'm not saying kill her, but, like, I didn't realize she was gonna have some sort of damn amnesia stuff happening, so keep her there by whatever means.
I will do my best. I'm hoping that the reading of the holy text and the, giving her food and drink and just radiating my aura of good will keep her in check. If not, I'll just punch her in the face.
I'm still at Rachel. Why am I still at Rachel?
I should have activated the scene.
I can click the pay on, but it just, for some reason, kept me at Rachel.
Weird.
Here we go. I clicked pay on.
Oh, weird. Huh.
Nice, I'm just outside of town, too.
I'm just double checking, because you're immune to fear, right, Paladin Boy?
Correct.
So I'm trying to see if this will still affect you. Yeah, so at some point during this, maybe like 15 minutes into this waiting time that you're waiting for Zay to get back to you, she will start to become erratic and start like almost like a seizure-ish kind of symptoms, where she start like twitching and convulsing, and you will have to give me a will save as you attempt to calm her or do something or just react to the situation. Just being in the vicinity. Oh, very nice. You see, as she starts convulsing and you try to, like, get close to comfort her, this shadowy, hellscapey kind of image kind of emerges from her, and it looks like it wants to claw out at you, but you kind of shake your head and this visage disappears, and she's instead just, like, convulsing on the ground in front of you.
Okay, so I will attempt my lay on hands on her. And I have...
Sure.
Shoot, it didn't save somehow. I have the effect of curing sickened.
That will help. It will stop her convulsing, but she kind of will pass out from the experience and just be unconscious.
That's fine. That's kind of what I wanted.
But on the other side of this, Zay, you reach your mother, and she says, you've returned.
Just want to make sure I use my...
Yeah.
Oh, I heal myself for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I'm just gonna, as quickly as I can, like, relay everything to her about, like, so, she radiates evil, just trying to read her book somehow made the effects of phantasmal killer and literally almost killed me. When we woke her up, she appears to have kind of, like, almost amnesia-like symptoms, where we were talking to her, explaining things to her, and then she went back to not remembering anything we had just told her.
Your skills have far exceeded what I could have thought if you survived a phantasmal killer.
No, I got lucky. Probably.
Impressive. There are hidden entrances to the city that our people use. I will meet you where you have her, and I'll bring her back with us. It's clear she's been mistreated, and her help. She needs help that only we can provide.
And I'll just nod to her and
report back to what is the gentleman name who?
Yeah, whatever his name is. That.
And
back when we get back out there, I feel like we'll be like, oh, okay, so we'll just use the story of this convulsion, but just say that she died from it.
Bring yes, tell Sir Yanis Fold that unfortunately his daughter passed. It's best to tell him that the brigands killed her, and you laid her to rest where she lay, as is proper. I'm sure he'll understand since you brought a paladin with you.
Okay.
I hope your friend is okay with this lie.
I believe he'll be okay with it if I explain the full situation to him.
Are you sure? We could have a problem if he insists on telling the truth.
I think once he knows that she's been mistreated and needs medical attention, that her family will not give her, and we can, I think he'll see our way.
I'm sure you are a good judge of character, but just in case, tell him if he's incurred some injuries, you can heal them, and she'll give you a wand of Modify Memory. If you need to use it, there's only 10 charges left. Just tell
I'll
him
just kind of nod my head.
You're doing something beneficial, so he does not resist the effects, and just simply change some memories. Perhaps change the moment where you found her and change it to her being already dead. If you need to. I trust your judgment. She'll hand you the wand, and yeah, you can... she'll guide you through the underground tunnels to show you the secret entrance to the city. And you guys can meet back up with Wolf.
Yeah. So I'll go meet up with him and...
Yeah, she'll wait by the entrance for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have stepped back away from her. She now is a little bit threatening to me, so...
Yeah. Is everything okay? What happened?
She started to convulse, and I don't know, I saw something, not quite sure if it was real or not, but it felt quite dangerous. This young lady is quite dangerous. She needs someone to help her.
Speaking of that,
What is that wand you have?
I have a bit of change of plans. Instead of giving her back to her family, I believe the best thing for her is to tell her family she unfortunately perished and get her to a place that will actually get her the help she needs instead of keeping her sedated.
So, Wolf is going to stand there looking conflicted.
I know this might be hard for you as a paladin, but if we give her back to her family, they're going to resedate her, not let her live a life, and she will be literally a vegetable forever. If I give her over to someone else, they'll actually get her the medical attention she needs, and they know how to handle people with what she has, because I literally am the exact same as her. But I can control myself, unlike her.
I hate to do this, but I'm actually going to sense motive on
Sure.
his character.
Yeah, go for it.
She's not lying, so...
Yeah, I'm not lying, so...
I want to know if she's lying. I want to know if she has the best interests. It's not a very good role.
Well, do you have the best interests of her?
I mean, I think so, because in my mindset, it's like she's like who I could have been if I hadn't been so good at controlling myself. And so to me, it like seems shitty that like she just has to live a life of sedation. And I think it would be better off for her if she had at least the chance to like learn to control her powers versus just everyone treating her like she's basically a danger.
Yeah, so with that role, you see what if you take everything she says at face value. So she's saying that's what you think her intentions are.
So I look at her and I say, it isn't the lie that bothers me. Sometimes it's necessary to lie to people so that others may have the best care, treatment, lot in life. And if what you say is true, handing him back to her father seems like a tragedy. You know something about fathers and tragedy. So he sort of straightens up a little bit, seems to make up his mind. We'll do what you wish. I'm putting my trust in you.
I'll nod at him and say, can you pick her up and bring her this way?
Yes, but be prepared if she wakes up. I will very gently pick her up and whisper we're taking you somewhere safe.
Yeah, so are you bringing her to that entrance?
Mm-hmm.
No, we take her to her father.
Now, are you going to that? I want to, as we're taking her to that entrance, does she have anything on her that I could easily take off that would be recognizable as hers? Like, is she wearing like a necklace or a ring? Just like something I could hand over to her father type thing. I'm looking for something small, but maybe meaningful that would be like noticeably hers.
So if we're going to lie to the father, this needs to be done right. Simply saying that she passed is probably not enough.
We tell him that
She burned.
I think we would tell him that the cultists killed her, and you, being a paladin of Pelosis, thought the best thing was to bury her where she was slain. And we took a memento back for her father as a keepsake.
Yes, you notice a very nice ring on her finger. It has the symbology of a god carved into it. No check needed. You can know the symbols of the gods easily if you have at least ranks in it.
Yeah, I do.
It is the symbol of Savras.
Okay. I'm going to wait to take the ring off until we've met up with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just, going to like say to her, I'm going to attempt to take her ring off. I'm wary of anything on her, just kind of having her at the ready in case something fucking phantasmal killers me again or whatever.
Yeah, she nods.
So I'm gonna look at the ring and say, Savros. Realize this lie could backfire on us.
Or this could be her intended fate. And I'll slip the ring off her finger.
Interesting, because I was focusing. So my character was focused on the divination part, and your character was focusing on the fate. So when you mentioned fate, I sort of give you that quirky smile that you're probably going to come to recognize. Like, that's a smart girl right there.
But yeah, I'll slip the ring into my pocket, and then we can continue on.
Yeah, you traverse the underground tunnels and pop out, or you don't really pop out anywhere. You kind of go into the cavern that your family owns, and she kind of nods towards another passage that goes back up to the city, and she says, "Thank you for your help." She looks at Wolf. We'll take it from here. Both of you can go report to Lord Yanisfold, or what is the name again? I forgot.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yanisfold? I know his name was...
Yeah,
first name
Yanisfold.
was Flanagan.
Yes, you can go talk to Sir Yanisfold and report back of what has happened. And obviously admit this part, and let him know, unfortunately, that his daughter perished in this ordeal. I'm sure he will not be as broken up as I imagine he should be.
I'll just nod and start heading out.
So I'll sort of raise an eyebrow at Zay, and I say, that person was...
My mother.
Okay. And they looked alike, right?
Yep.
Mother. Good choice.
I didn't really have a choice.
The mother was... By the way, do you look like a drow? I mean, are you dark skin, white hair?
Yeah, I mean, I do have like white silver hair, and my skin is a little bit darker than an elf's. I am like half drow, half elf, so
What about the
I do.
Mother full drow, obvious drow.
Wow,
Yeah.
so the mother was a full drow. So inside, I'm wary. I know that the drows, not everyone's evil, and I don't jump to conclusions, but a drow is a drow. I sort of watched, as the mother's walking away, I'm sort of watching her a little bit. And then I turn to Zay and raise an eyebrow. So be it.
I turned out okay, right?
So far, you're a very nice companion.
All right, let's go get this part over with.
You will note that Grim never looks at your boobs. He's not that kind of guy. He doesn't like look at girls like that. I mean, that you can see.
Okay.
He's got specialized stealth.
Nice. Yeah, so you guys make your way back to the Noble Tavern.
Well, I'm assuming he wouldn't be at the tavern, and I would have to just go to his estate.
Right, okay.
And I'm also not expecting this to go well, so if it matters, I'm actually ready for, I hate to say combat, but I'm ready.
I don't think he's gonna much care, to be honest.
Really?
You
think he wanted his daughter to die? What kind of man wants that for his kid?
The kind of man that's tired of having to deal with a child that he views as a danger to him and has to keep sedated and locked in a room, on watch around the clock. It wears on you keeping someone like that.
You're saying I should pity this man?
No. I'm saying I just don't think we're going to run into as much problems as you think we are. People like this, girls like her become a burden to them, not something to be missed.
Yes. You go to his estate. It's a very large one, like the others around here.
Sorry, was there anything else that I could have brought that would be like something that the occultist would have worn that would have been like a Dalek symbol or Dalek oriented to show that like they were taken care of?
We have all their stuff.
Yeah, would have any of them maybe had like just like a Dalek symbol or something that they were wearing?
They would have had some trinkets of Dalek on them you could have grabbed.
One of them had a decorated electrum plate engraved platinum scarab. Maybe?
Yeah, those were all just incidental items that they had stockpiled there. None of them were embroidered with Dalek imagery, but you could grab something that one of their pieces of armor or weapons probably had it on the hilt or something like that.
Yeah, I just want something, anything with a Dalek holy symbol on it.
Yep. So the footmen guards at the gates will... they were expecting you. They usher you into the estate. They bring you into a parlor area. Nice embroidered seats with... it's finished with these nice red cotton. And you guys can take a seat. One of the servants will offer you drinks if you want any.
Just to be polite, I'll take something simple.
I will stand next to Seara, sort of acting like a guard.
He'll still offer you a drink as well.
Sort of do that thing with your hand where you go, no thank you.
He'll nod. He'll pour you a nice red glass of wine, say. And a few minutes later, the old man that you previously met would say, "Oh, hello! I take it poor news if you have not brought my daughter back."
Unfortunately so. We found her, but the occultists had already killed her, and we're just hoping to get money out of you.
As I thought.
I'll like hand over to him like his daughter's ring and like whatever I brought of like the Dalek people too as like evidence.
This is indeed her ring. And he looks at the item you've brought. Yes. Where is my daughter's body?
We buried her there as a tradition of Pelosis. My paladin friend insisted that we give her a proper burial there.
He'll look over to the paladin. Is this true?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't hold up. I pushed the talk button. I'm like, saying, yes, it is true.
Very sad news indeed. Well, I trust you avenged my daughter. All the brigands lie dead with her.
None of them live now.
Excellent. Well, I will need to bring my daughter's body back here. I'll send forth... where exactly did you bury her? I'll send my men to go retrieve her and give her... lay her next to her mother in our catacombs.
It was kind of in the woods around the area. I don't remember the exact spot. We just went into the woods a bit and found a nice spot.
Well, if it's near that area, I'm sure they'll find a recently disturbed piece of ground quite easily. Thank you for your help. I will send the coin for your services to your parents. If there's anything else you need. Excellent. Thank you for your work. As expected, your family is provided an utmost amazing service. And he looks at you, Wolf, and says, "And of course, noble paladin, I'm glad we have you amongst our ranks to call on you in need when we are in need. Thank you for your service." He'll go to shake both of your hands.
I nod. Sure, I'll shake his hand.
Do you shake his hand as well?
Yeah.
I need both of you to give me will saves.
Oh my god, what a cuck.
Nice.
Oh god.
Ooh.
That is nice.
Yeah, as you're shaking his hand, his sleeve kind of rolls up a bit, and you see the symbology of Arfin engraved on bracers he's wearing. As he shakes hands with you, Grimwolf, he just kind of nods. When he shakes hands with you, Zay, he kind of holds your grip for a little longer and just lingers for a moment and then lets go, and he says, "You're sure everything is as you say?"
As far as I know.
Well, thank you. Please see yourselves out.
Do I recognize the symbol of Arvin, right?
Yeah, and you also felt the will save. You felt like some slight influence was going over you while you shook hands with him. Nothing like invasive. It just felt like something was...
He has the damn bracers that Bissy had.
Yeah. Basically, you get a feeling like your word was being like tested or something like that. But you resist the effects. Anyway, Grim. But Zay, you felt the intrusion, but you felt succumbing to it.
What kind of effect is it, though?
Well, you don't know this in character, but out of character, he just knows if there's deceit.
But
you know
like,
what kind of
would
save?
there be like a type of... Yeah, because I'm trying to like... I'm just curious of what type of like save it would be.
Let me double check.
I didn't know if this was like a raw item.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
To remember what they're actually called.
It looks like it's the Bracelet of Bargaining.
Ah.
And it doesn't actually say what kind of check it is. It just says whenever the wearer shakes a hand with another creature in order to seal a deal or promise. I mean, this wasn't really doing either of those. We weren't technically sealing a deal or a promise, so I think that's a little stretch there. But it says the wearer cannot determine the exact nature of the deception. They just know that deceit is involved.
Well, he was asking you if you were true to your word, kind of thing.
No, we were just shaking hands at the end. It wasn't even like, we're like, yes,
Whatever.
we have a deal. We shake on it.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're stretching this item, but that's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can leave. Unless there's anything else you want to say to him, or if you want to kill him.
Oh, no, I will say one thing to him, actually, and maybe, well, I don't know now if this is like... Well, I guess when he asks me, like, he's like, well, are you sure? I'll be like, well, I have to be honest. There was one of the men. He surrendered at the end. He had a family. He told us a lot of information about who took your daughter, and he
What did
unfortunately
he say? What information did you...
he didn't know exactly why, but he knew that before she perished, that they were waiting on an elf from the south to show up.
An elf from the south?
And he gave us this information, so I let him live with his life. But that's all, unfortunately, he knew.
Did you get this man's name?
The man we let live?
Yes.
He said Will. That's all of the info we had. I didn't press him for more. He gave me info on what was happening, and I told him if he gave me good enough info, I would let him live.
You're too noble of heart for these kind of tasks. No matter, I will clean up your mess. I will let your parents know about this, though.
You do so. And at that point, I'm just going to turn and walk out.
Yeah, you guys can walk out.
So I know that I resisted some kind of effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as we turn to leave, I'll turn back, look at him, and look down at the bracers.
Well, technically, I guess it was a bracelet, but yeah.
Bracelet, okay. I'll look at the bracelet and then look back at him and just kind of raise an eyebrow and then leave.
Yeah, he'll be squinting at both of you. Did you guys want to head somewhere to talk about this or do anything, or?
I mean, that's one thing I should probably say to her. I hope your parents have some resources.
Yes.
He's not going to find that body, and when he doesn't, I'm guessing.
Oh no. Yes. I need to go back and speak to my mother. We'll have some things to attend to, but it should be taken care of. I can meet you tomorrow back at the inn you're staying at. We can divide up the items, and if he still pays after that, give you half of whatever we get.
I'm going to probably walk you back to your residence. All the while wondering, I wonder what we're going to be embroiled in now. Okay, once she's back safely, I will walk back to the inn that I was staying at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually pretty suspicious now, so I'm probably keeping an eye out just to see if I'm being followed.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Yeah, you look over your shoulder. Doesn't look like anyone's following you.
Okay.
Anything else you guys are getting up to tonight before the next morning?
I'm just obviously going to find my mom and telling her we need to figure out a plan for planting a body out there. He wants to dig her up and lay her to rest.
I suspected as much. Already on it.
Perfect.
You can give me an
also,
in-check.
Oh. In-check, Jesus. The fuck?
The fuck?
Just her, right? Not me?
Yeah, just her. You remember that there was someone who looked like the daughter.
Oh, yeah, that
yeah,
person.
They actually didn't
just
transform back. No.
Oh,
it stayed
weird.
The same after you slew him. Or it, the person.
Okay.
She'll let you know that they've sent someone out there and they're working on it. Already.
He was a little unhappy with me. I could sense that he knew something was off, so I told him that I let one of the people go in order to get information out of them.
He will likely... That's not a big deal. Does that person know that she still lives?
He didn't see her once we...
Alright.
He never saw her after he surrendered, so...
Perfect. No concern to us, then. He'll likely just be questioned And he won't be able to reveal anything. Very good.
I think he said he wanted to clean it up. I feel like he wanted everyone dead from this.
None of my concern if he wishes to hunt him down.
Same. I just figured I'd let you know that he was unhappy with my performance because of that, but I figured it was
Mind
better
or
him
not, the task
think...
is done. He will pay in full, which is fine.
I just figured it was better him think that was why I was being a little off versus the real reason.
Good thinking, my daughter. Good thinking. Yeah, you guys can rest and awake in the morning. Anything on the docket today?
Just seeing if anyone near me needs help.
Do I have any idea of, like, how long it's supposed to take to get the payment from him?
It should be within a few days.
Okay.
But I can just give you the money now. This is like the whole money, so you divide it to your friend as you see fit.
Yeah.
But
The prices that you gave to us, is that how much it's worth or how much it sells for?
how much it sells for?
Okay, is there anything on the list I put it in the channel that you want, Whitney? Because if not, I'm just going to sell it all.
I'm looking through it right now. Because potentially scrolls I might keep. I can use... I have decent use magic device, so I could attempt to use them, so... I'm just looking through these. Sleeved. I have a wand of shield of faith. I already put the potions. Oil of light, potion oil of light, guidance, potion oil of guidance. I don't really see myself caring about Ray of Sickening. I'll keep the Arcane Scroll of Grease and the Arcane Scroll of Blur.
Okay.
So I'll add those to my sheet.
So like I can do the math afterwards, but you're okay with me just selling this stuff off, John?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just letting you know, of course I'll split the gold with you right down the middle. I don't care about the things that you keep. I'm not going to like be, oh, well, you kept something worth... I'm not going to do that. I don't care. I am going to tithe. You guys say tithe or tithe?
I say tithe, but I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to tithe at least 10% of whatever the total is. And I'm hoping there's a, you know, you said that there's a big temple in town. Are there smaller temples or just the big?
Just the big temple.
Okay.
But you can tithe directly to. You can make sure your donation goes directly to like Pelosis and if you want, or you can donate to the whole church as a whole.
I want the money to go to the poor.
Well,
okay.
that probably won't happen if you give it directly to the church. You'll have to. The church isn't involved in any like poor stuff, helping the poor.
Is there a poorhouse near?
No. There's like just beggars on the streets and stuff, but there's no like.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do, but okay.
I was gonna say you should just like give your money out to like poor people and just let them know that like you're donating it to them in the name of Pelosis. Like, I mean, I've always viewed like gods are about intentions, right? So are they really going to care if you're giving it to the poor versus giving it to the church if you're still doing it in the name of your god and for good things? Or I should say in a way that would be in a respective manner of your god, because...
Yes, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep track of the money that I'm going to use for, I'm making air quotes, donations. Keep it actually separate from my own money. And anytime I see somebody that needs money, I'm just gonna give money. You know, poor people, food, whatever. So.
Very good.
Okay. So 8 o'clock. You guys want to keep going, or?
I think now's a good time to wrap up, unless there's anything you guys want to have on the docket for like just RP you want to finish up the session with, or anything in particular you want me to know for next session. I haven't really given you any leads, so that'll be on me for next session. But.
Do we meet up? I would like to meet up with her once again, like in the morning or something like that, and see if we don't have to RP this, but hopefully, you know, her mother seemed like a pretty competent noble. Hopefully she has a plan. And even if we get into some trouble with divination spells, remember that we can always say, well, we lied because she attacked us. Because technically she did, right?
Yeah, you'll be confident that when she's in the possession of the drow, she won't be able to be descried upon or anything like that.
Okay.
And I don't believe you kept her ring, so you don't have any of her items, so yeah, you're pretty good.
Hopefully. Okay, cool. Good session. I enjoyed that a lot.
And when we meet up, I will like hand you a pouch with 150 platinum in it.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm just going to give you guys some bonus XP for the way you handled that turn-in quest. Because I've only given you XP for the combat, so I'm just give you some quest XP. End combat, yes. And giving you some bonus XP. Well played, well done. And if there's nothing else for the record, I'll cut the stream here.
Sounds good. I'm just going to do the math. Sell all the stuff.
Alright, thanks for anyone who's watching. GG's, and stream is going down.